What's up guys, my name is Chaotic and welcome back to another GTA 5 live stream here on my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at 25 plus real life cars which we want to see in GTA Online. Fingers crossed you guys enjoy this, and of course if you guys weren't aware, you can of course leave a comment on this live stream and comment your suggestions, which vehicles you would like to see in GTA 5. Today I've got some really awesome suggestions and different things as well that you guys have suggested in the past. We'll actually start this live stream off with the BMW i8, which is behind me right now. Now this car right by here is absolutely awesome, and I can assure you guys I have chosen the 25 most requested vehicles from previous live streams. This is a very popular series here on my channel. We've been doing this now for about a year or so, and you guys absolutely love this. I've been asked so many times over the past few days to get straight back into this and just show off some more vehicles, and this year of course I think we're going to be seeing loads and loads of big DLCs. We of course have the gun running update coming up now very soon, but I think after that we will get a crazy DLC with loads and loads of new vehicles in the game, especially the sort of like 2017 models, these new vehicles coming out this year. And I know the i8 isn't one that's been out, or came out this year. It's been out now for a few years. It is a very requested vehicle, and I think it could be one we'll see this year. And that's why I'm showing it off in this live stream. It's one which, in fact, loads of you guys said on Twitter earlier today when I asked what vehicles you guys would like to see in GTA 5 were suggested. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. By the way, guys, this specific mod, it's got some really cool customization options available for it as well. We'll take a look at those in a few moments. By the way, shout out to Andrew for subscribing. And yeah, you can get all these mods for yourselves if you play on PC. You can, of course, download them. Links are in the description. But this i8 right by here, I think, is such a cool car. It is one of those things, though, which I feel most people like. But there are some people out there that aren't a huge fan of the style and the appearance of this one. I myself, personally, love it. I think it's very cool. Just look at the suicide doors on this one as well. Oh, donation from Jacob. He said another one.
Another very good live stream.
Oh, another very good live stream. Thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. That is greatly appreciated. Guys, right now, hashtag Jacob in the chat. Thank you, though, man. That is greatly appreciated. Shout out to you. Let's go for a drive, then, in this i8. What I like about this as well, obviously, in real life, the i8 is a hybrid. In this game, if I'm not mistaken, I think going very slowly, I don't know if you guys can hear this, it's not very loud. It's very quiet. But as you pick up speed, you can start to hear the engine. So they've tried to replicate the hybrid in GTA 5. It's quite hard to do. Obviously, it doesn't exist. They can't just steal the files from a different vehicle. So what they've done is make it just very quiet. So at low speeds like this, when you're not accelerating, you can't hear the engine at all. But as you accelerate, you can hear it. I swear that I just heard the starter motor as we were driving along. We're just going to go slow again, see if we can hear that. No, maybe it's a gear change. That was really cool though. I thought it was. I really did think it was the starter motor, but no. So obviously the hybrid option isn't available in game, but this car in real life is a hybrid, and it's a very cool one. What do you guys think about the BMW i8? Do you guys like this car or do you not? I'm going to say probably around about 80 to 90% of you guys watching right now will like the BMW i8. I myself, like I said, I'm a huge fan. I think it's a very cool car, and if I could have one of these in real life, I certainly would. And if you guys do like it, do you guys think it would be a car that Rockstar may consider adding to GTA 5? Again, I think this year could be the year we see loads and loads of really cool cars in the game. Things like the BMW i8. It's certainly a very futuristic car. There aren't really a huge number of these. It's sort of like in real life, similar to it at least. Just overall, very nice indeed. Let's go to first person as well and take a look at the interior on this thing. It looks so cool. Very space age. In fact, someone that lives in the apartment building that I'm in right now, that I live in, actually has one of these. And there's not a huge number of them out in the UK at least. But it's just such a cool looking car. He actually has it in, I think it's white. I'm pretty sure it's white. I could be wrong though. But even so, very nice car. If you guys have any suggestions, by the way, for like different paint jobs too for this car, I've gone for the sort of like the racing blue on it right now. It does look very nice as well. It's like a silvery color, and black obviously as the secondary, or white like I said before. I've seen one in real life in white, and that was pretty awesome as well. But yeah, I am feeling this blue right now. I feel like this blue is a good color for the car, especially with the BMW badge, of course, being white and blue. So I think it's decent. Shout out by the way to Rizzy for subscribing. Of course, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you are, so you can stay up to date with all the content that I upload Of course, GTA is what I specialize in. Right, we're gonna drive towards Sandy Shores and just sort of like, you know, enjoy this car. I love this thing so much, and I think out of the 25 vehicles that I have to show off in this live stream, it's going to be one of your favorites. I can assure you guys of that. Although, I do have some very nice cars to show off in this live stream. Some very cool ones. I've got some classics. I've got some prototypes. I've got some absolutely amazing vehicles, which I think you guys are going to love. And vehicles which we should definitely have in GTA 5 and haven't already. So I'm sure we'll get them this year, or a large amount of them. Now, donation just came in from, I believe this is Gamers, through the Super Chat. £50. Oh my god, Gamers. You have absolutely killed these donations the past few days. Thank you so much. Guys, right now, hashtag gamers with a Z in the chat, because this guy is awesome. Shout out to you, buddy. Thank you for that. That is appreciated. Right then, guys, we're going to pull over then. We're going to move on to car number 2. I kind of want to like take some cinematics in this car. I think it's a very like photogenic car. It looks just so cool, so futuristic. But what we'll do, I think later on, we'll spawn in all 25 cars at the end of the live stream. We'll choose our favorites and then maybe drive them around a little bit more. I kind of want to just go through all the cars which we have, and you guys can of course choose your favorites and whatnot. So anyway, so that's the first car then, the BMW i8. I think it's a very good way to start the live stream off. Let's move on then to something which is probably more suited to the Sandy Shores area. Now, if you guys live in the UK, you might know a little bit more about this specific vehicle. If you live in the US, maybe not so much. It's actually a British-made vehicle, if I'm not mistaken. It's known as the Aerial Nomad, I think it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it's named. It's actually saved as Nomad in the game files, so here we go. This is it right by here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's made in the UK. I could be wrong up there, so apologies. But yes, not a huge amount of these in real life, but it's effectively like a track car. But it's also, this one specifically right by here, I think was made for like off-road and different like deserts and things like that. And obviously we're in Sandy Shores right now, so this vehicle is perfect. Let's quickly change the colour of this car. I should notice that the BMW i8 is already despawned. That was very quick. So what colour do you guys think would suit this car? I'm going to say something like maybe an orange. Black would probably be quite nice as well. We're going to try an orange though, but if you guys have any suggestions, of course, comment right now, and we might change it throughout the live stream. Let's try a matte orange. There we go. Oh, matte, that's changed the frame. I want to change the panels. So what we'll do is we'll set the frame as matte black. And then we'll change the secondary then to a matte orange. Let's just give this a try.
Another one.
Oh, wait. That's not worked. Now it's like a brown color. Okay, maybe the secondary color is like a black as standard, by the looks of things. Okay, we'll leave the panels then as black. We'll go back to the primary. God, this is confusing. And we'll set the framework then to orange. Not quite how I wanted it, but that's how it's going to go. So, there we go. Orange. That's not too bad. That's still pretty cool, right? That's still pretty cool. Let's go for a drive. It's only a two-wheel drive car. Only two-wheel drive. I was hoping it was going to be four-wheel drive. But then again, I think, like I said, Ariel is typically a company that makes track cars, if I'm not mistaken. But they've made like an off-road version, like a desert version, and they've called it the Nomad, and it's very awesome. I'm pretty sure it was made in 2015 or 2016. That's when the model began coming about. But again, I could be wrong. Shout out of the way to, is that Peter? Is that how I said that name? I probably said that completely wrong. Apologies, buddy. But welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I see loads of you guys in the chat right now saying try pink. You guys are always going crazy with the colors. We're always having gold or hot pink. You guys seem to suggest those. I don't know whether it's a joke or whether you guys are actually being serious, but there we go. Let's try the headlights on this thing. Headlights looks pretty cool. Oh, they actually work as well, and the roof lights. That's really nice. Not so sure about the wheels though, because the wheels are kind of low res, low textured, but overall though, very cool. And we don't really have anything too similar to this in the game, apart from the BF Bifter. But then again, that's more of like a beach buggy as opposed to like an off-road buggy. Kind of similar, I guess, in a way. Kind of similar, but you know what I mean. Like, it's nothing too close to this. It's similar, but not close. I'm, like, confusing myself right here. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Right then, let's head towards Palito Bay. I want to try some new locations as well, guys. I always seem to, like, drive to the same locations, and I want to try and explore the map a little bit more. I seem to always limit myself to maybe, like, 20% of the map or so. And I know there are so many cool roads, cool locations and things, like, I could be going to... checking out these awesome vehicles, cinematics and things like that. I'm sure you guys get the idea. So if you guys have any like really cool suggestions as well when we're driving past locations, maybe like a specific building or a beach or something like that, let me know. Just say like, you know, take a right or take a left by there, and I'll see what I can do. I am reading the chat, by the way, guys. I may not be able to like read out all the comments and stuff, but I'll do my best to read the comments whenever I can when I'm not I'm not crashing and stuff. That is right. Oh, I actually like this car already. The suspension, look at that. The suspension fully works in this vehicle as well. That is so awesome. So awesome. So fair play to the creator of this mod. Not too sure which game they've taken it from, but they've done a very good job from it. By the way, guys, I'm using the Visual V graphics mod. That's when the game looks so much better right now. Our donations came in from Gamers. Wow. This is a $50 donation from Gamers. He asked, what's your favorite car? Thank you, man. That's really appreciated. Guys, right now, hashtag Gamers in the chat again. This guy's killing it with the donations. My favorite car will actually be shown off in this live stream. I want to answer that question, but I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait and show off the car in the live stream. So, yeah, we'll get to it very shortly. We'll get to it very shortly. What are your favorite cars, guys? Comment right now. What are your favorite cars in real life? Which vehicles would you like to see in GTA 5? And maybe the vehicle which you like the most in real life may already be in the game. So if it is, of course, let me know. But yeah, in this live stream, I will be showing off one of my favorite cars in real life, one which I wish I could have. I have talked about it in previous videos and previous live streams, so if you guys are active and, you know, are active subscribers and viewers of my channel, you might already know what that is. And of course, you maybe I'll just spam the chat right now and let everybody know early, but yeah, there we go. Let's go over to the beach. Let's go down to the beach right now and test out this. Actually, there's a beach right by there. It's like trying not to get shot by these. Oh, like showing me the middle finger right now. These MC guys, the lost MC guys. Let's go onto the beach though and try its beach ability. I love the suspension though. I love how it's just so actively working. Like sometimes with vehicle mods, they don't fully work. The vehicles are slightly broken, but this one is working perfectly. I'm falling in love with this vehicle already. Look at that thing. It's just so nice. You know, we're gonna pull over right now. I'm gonna take a quick Snapmatic. We did it with the previous vehicle, the BMW A8. We should have done. Maybe later on we'll go back to take a photo with that one. But let's quickly get one right now of the aerial Nomad. In case you guys are wondering, I'm just tuning in what this vehicle is. Look at that. I kind of wish we had the beach in the background, but oh well. We'll just take this photo right now. I'm sure with a bit of Photoshop and stuff, magic can be worked. Shout out to Robert for subscribing. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Right. Okay then, guys. We're going to move on to our next vehicle. And we're in Polito Bay. Let's try and transition this as well as I can. We're going to go for an SUV this time. And this, again, like I said, guys, is one that you have requested. I saw tweets about earlier today regarding this vehicle. And to be fair, I love this vehicle as well in real life. I think it's a very cool vehicle. If you guys are into SUVs, hopefully, fingers crossed, you like this one as well. It's known as the Volkswagen Touareg. Hopefully I've said that right. The Volkswagen Touareg. And in real life, there are some crazy body kits available for this vehicle. Hopefully, with this mod that I have installed, there's going to be a few body kits, a few customizations. By the looks of things, yes, there is. So we can take a look at some of these things. With the wheels standard spoiler. What do we got? What spoiler have we got? So we've already got like a mini boot spoiler, I guess. we can go for this right here. That's too overkill. We're not going to go for that. It's like too ricer, isn't it? So no spoiler on this car then. We can add a... oh, look at that. A bumper upgrade. So like a slightly lower bumper. So that's... Yeah, that's so cool. Extra lights as well. That's really nice. I prefer that one. That's like the 2016 facelift, if I'm not mistaken. And then the rear bumper we've got around here. Oh, look at that as well. That's very cool. What do you guys think about the Volkswagen Touareg? Do you guys like this? In real life, I've seen quite a few of these about, especially the V8 model, and they look and sound amazing. And I do feel like there's potential for something like this in the game. I know we already have a fair few SUVs, but nothing too customizable. And I always talk about this, about how we need more customizable vehicles in the game. Things where we can just customize everything with it. Bumpers, grills, like everything. Just everything, guys. Every single panel on the car needs to be customizable. And it'd be nice as well with these SUVs to have like off-road versions as well, if possible. Right, upgrade the brakes, we've already done that, and I think that might be it. I'm going to go for a white paint job on this. I've seen one in, I think it's matte white in real life, and it looks amazing. So we're going to try a matte ice white. Right, because we have Visual V installed, the graphics mod, it doesn't look quite as impressive. So what we'll probably do is go for maybe a metallic ice white. It'll probably glow a little bit. Let's give it a try right now. There we go. Metallic ice white. Not quite as good as I thought. Kind of a shame we couldn't change the chrome out with this mod for black. So all the different chrome panels could be black. It would be insane if we could do that, but I don't think there's an option from what I can see in the customizations. So for now, we'll just leave it as it is. With the secondary color, does that change anything? It doesn't look like it, no. We'll just leave that as matte black then. We won't change the wheels. Windows, let's go and tint those, why not? We can tint the front window as well. Oh, it's cool. People in the chat say yes, they like this. We got Titan dropped a like in the stream. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, loads and loads of people loving this car.
Another one.
Which is good to hear, which is very, very good to hear. No extras. We'll change the plate. What should we go for on this one? Let's go for my name, Sam. There we go. Done. And I think that's pretty much it for the customizations on this one. So let's go for a drive around then. We'll drive down towards the military base, that sort of direction. It seems very, very fast as well. This must be... It says the... Oh, R50. So that must be the 5-litre V8 model, I'm guessing. I could be wrong. I'm not, you know, massive into the Touareg in terms of its specs in real life, but I'm guessing that is the racing 5-litre V8 model. It seems pretty quick, though. This mod seems pretty quick. And again, we haven't really got too many fast SUVs in the game, so it would be kind of nice to get some very powerful, very sporty, and obviously very cool-looking SUVs as well. It seems very, very quick for this mod. Maybe slightly unrealistic in terms of its acceleration. Top speed, though, I'd imagine in real life, I'm guessing it's probably around about 150 miles an hour or so with the V8 engine fitted. But I'd imagine its acceleration is probably down there with about 7 or 8 seconds. This thing got to a fairly quick speed within, you know, a second or two, so not massively realistic, but there we go. Still very, very cool. Loads and loads of people in the chat actually saying they love this. Not many people saying they don't like it, which is good to hear. Very, very good to hear. Like I said, it was requested on a previous live stream when I did about 2 weeks ago or so, and on Twitter earlier today, hence why I'm showing it off right now in this live stream. But if you guys have any like suggestions in terms of SUVs and stuff like that you'd like to see in the game, let me know right now. Specifically SUVs. SUVs and like big 4x4s and things like that. What vehicles would you like to see in the game in that sort of category? I've got 1 or 2 to show off in this live stream. 1 or 2, one of them especially, which I love. Another donation from, if I'm not mistaken, this is from Gamers Again. He donated $50 to the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Oh, £50, not dollars. £50, my bad. Guys, right now, hashtag gamers in the chat with a Z. This guy is absolutely crazy. Donating so much money, man. Thank you so much. His message was...
Another one.
XD.
XD. There we go. The bot read it out. A few seconds delay. Yes, guys. Shout out to gamers right now. I would try and pronounce the YouTube channel name he signed into, but it's lots of letters and numbers. So yeah, shout out to that guy, guys. Spam his name in the chat right now because this guy is very, very generous.
Another one.
All right then, we're gonna go through this tunnel, and on the other end, we're gonna go turn into that gas station, and we'll spawn in our next vehicle. Just looking at the comments right now, vehicles people like to see in the game. We've got the GMC. I didn't see the rest of it, unfortunately. We've got a few like Jeep Wrangler suggestions as well. Someone said go into first person. My bad. I've been forgetting about going in first person to really show off the interiors of these vehicles as well. It's kind of luxurious. Nothing too crazy, but it's kind of nice, right? It'd be kind of nice as well if this vehicle was ever made available in game to have loads of like upgrades, luxury interior options and things like that. Kind of like with some of the lowriders and things we have. I know they're not really too luxurious, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Like nice leather, various different seat options as well, and just different patterns on the seat, and just things like that. I'm sure you guys can think of some really cool ideas. But there we go. That is then the Volkswagen Touareg R50. Very, very nice indeed. You guys seem to love that one. Thank you guys for hashtagging gamers in the chat. Let's move on then to our next vehicle. We are rushing through these pretty quickly, but we're moving on to vehicle number 4 now. And we're going to go for a muscle car this time round. Like I said, I've got loads and loads of vehicles to show off. We're going to go for the Camaro ZL1, which, if I'm not mistaken, isn't in the game. There's not any form of Camaro that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure one of you guys right now will tell me there is one, but I can't think of one. And Jacob just donated again.
Hashtag chaotic for life, hashtag liked.
And he said, hashtag chaotic for life, hashtag liked. Thank you, buddy, and thank you for the donation. Guys, right now, hashtag Jacob in the chat. Thank you, man, that is greatly appreciated. Let's spawn in the ZL1 right now. Here it is right here. Oh, this vehicle in real life is... Oh, it's just so good looking, I think. If I could have... If there's any, like, muscle car out there, any American muscle car I could have, I would definitely have one of these. And in fact... There was a time last year I even looked into trying to buy one, but again, it's one of those things that it's very cheap in America. It's fairly cheap in America, but whereas here in the UK, when they're not being sold, it's too expensive to import, and I don't really have that kind of money lying around, unfortunately. But let's move on then to the upgrades then. So we're going to change the colour in a few moments. We're going to go for a yellow, just like Bumblebee, of course, from Transformers. But we're going to move on to the
Another one.
customizations first. So we got the option to fit a carbon wing, which I'm not really a huge fan of, to be honest. Or we can go for the carbon wing type 2, which I don't like either. So we're going to just keep the stock one. The stock one looks pretty good anyway. Custom front bumper, we can add a splitter, which, to be honest, I don't really like either, so I'm not going to do that. And I think that might even be it in terms of custom modifications. Yeah, that's it. I thought there was a lot more. Obviously not. We can put a livery on it, though, I think. We'll take that in a few moments. But we're going to change this to yellow. That is a must. That is a must. So let's go down to, where is... Race yellow? Should we go for race yellow or standard yellow? Because I have Visual V installed, the reflections and textures are slightly out. So right now it looks so bright, like it's glowing. That looks really, really cool, though. We're going to go for a race yellow on this one.
Another one.
We will then change... Can we change the secondary colour? Does that make any difference whatsoever? Probably not. We'll give it a try anyway. What does it actually do? Oh, it changes the wheel colour. We'll set those to black then. That looks really nice. Okay, and we will go to the livery option. Not really too sure what this does yet. Should we change the window tints? Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? Window tints changed. Oh, livery. There we go. So we can put on... Oh, there's no livery option. Although it says there's a livery, there's not actually one. And we'll change the plates as well for just Camaro, or Camaro, however you want to say it. There we go. That is it right there. What do you guys think about this car then? I can see people in the chat saying it's a sick car. Yes, I totally agree. It is just so beautiful. Like I think it's such a good looking American muscle car. One I love. Let's go to first person straight away. Look at the interior. That's pretty cool too, right? I love the dashboard, the dials. That's cool. And look at the rear view mirror as well. Look at that. It actually works in this car. Look at that. We see Manchilia at the gas station we were just in, the bridge. No cars, obviously, but yeah, very nice. Very cool indeed. What do you guys think about the Camaro then? Yes or no? Is it one of your favorite muscle cars, or do you guys have a different one? Maybe a Dodge, or maybe the Mustang, which, by the way, we'll be showing off later on as well. Maybe we'll spawn that one in next. We'll see. I can see quite a few suggestions coming in right now for different vehicles you guys want to see, so we'll just we'll slowly work down my list of vehicles, I think. We'll just see how it goes. At the moment, I just have like a list of 25 vehicles. I'm just choosing them from random. But I probably shouldn't. I'll confuse myself. I'll forget which ones we spawned in and which ones we haven't. It sounds really nice as well. Hopefully you guys can hear the game volume. I have got it turned up fairly high, but if I haven't, let me know and I can turn that up. You can hear the V8 right now. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds very good. I love the sound of a V8 engine. Sounds very good. Okay, guys, we're going to do a few shoutouts right now to those people who have dropped likes. If you guys haven't dropped the like already, please do so right now. Comment hashtag liked in the chat, and I will give you guys a shout out. I'm going to choose 10 people at random in a few seconds, and I will give you guys a shout out for doing so. So here we go. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule. Shout out to Mixbox, my moderators. Shout out to Banana. Shout out to Goliath. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to VV Dragon. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Diane. Shout out to Orion. And shout out to AB Vlogs. I think I've miscounted, but that's pretty close to 10, right? We'll do a few more in a few moments, don't worry, guys. Just drop a like, comment, hashtag liked, and a few moments to do a few more shout outs for those people who have done so. Thank you guys so far. We're going to try and smash 1,000 likes on this one. I think we can get there. We're already at almost 500 right now, so we can definitely smash 1,000. What you guys have to do is help me out a bit. Help me out a bit and just smash that like button. And of course, the more support we get on this one, Rockstar may see this and realize these are vehicles we need in-game. Another donation came in from Gamers, $50. And he says, imagine having a mod menu in real life. Oh man, imagine having a mod menu in real life. All the things you would do. Teleport around the world, that's one thing. Make yourself invisible, give yourself unlimited money. All the things you could do.
Imagine having a mod menu in real life XD.
What would you guys do though? What would you guys do if you had a mod menu in real life? What's the first thing? Yeah, what's the first thing you would do if you had a mod menu in real life? Or maybe you could only have one feature from the mod menu. If you guys know what mod menus, of course, have. Would you give yourself, you know, a crazy amount of money? Would you maybe, you know, allow it so you could teleport to places? That would be pretty cool, right? Surely being able to teleport is worth more than having unlimited money. I'm not so sure. What do you guys think though? Let me know right now in the chat. Let me know right now. We're going to drive to the casino and we'll spawn in our next vehicle. I think next we're going to go for a supercar. I kind of fancy going for one of those. We've shown off the BMW i8, which I guess in a way is a supercar. I guess it is. It's sort of like a sports supercar. I'm not really too sure if you can even classify it as a supercar. It probably is. It probably is in that sort of category, but it's in between. Oh, we got one car by here as well. We'll be showing off later on.
Another one.
I want to show that one off just yet. Let's make our way there to the casino. We're pretty close right now. And we've smashed 500 likes as well. Thank you guys so much.
Another
Let's
one.
pull in though to the casino, which maybe one day will be open. Probably not, but you never know. Oh, I don't even want to leave this Camaro. I want this thing in real life and in GTA 5. It is just so good looking. Okay then guys, we're going to move on then to our next vehicle. Up next is the vehicle which is in the video thumbnail. We're going to go for the Gumput Apollo S. I think that's how you say it. Gumput Apollo S. This thing, again, very good looking. Not massively popular in real life, only because I don't think many were ever made. But it's still very cool. So let's pull it in. Apollo S. There we go. There it is right now. Look at that thing. It just looks crazy. And again, this thing right here does have a load of customizations. Let's get straight into those and see what things we can do to this car. First of all, spoiler. We can put on this this massive wing. I'm not so sure I like that one either, to be honest. We'll put it on for now, but I might remove it in a few moments. So GT wing fitted skirts. We can put some custom skirts on, which adds a tiny little skirt on the outside. Just extends it basically. Onto exhaust, chrome tip. We can fit this if we want to. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And when we have the sort of like dull grey ones, we can go for chrome tip instead. We'll do that. Engine, we'll upgrade that. Why not? Brakes, we'll do those as well. Whilst we're here, suspension, we'll leave that the same. Paints, we'll come back to paints in a few moments once we remove the livery, or we'll take a look at the liveries first of all. There's quite a few liveries available for this car. We won't change the window tints just yet. Extras, anything we can do there? Oh, we can remove the plate on the front. We'll remove the plate. Doesn't look so good. But yes, on to livery. So let's go to the first one. The Marlboro livery. Of course, it's a cigarettes company, if I'm not mistaken, in real life. That's pretty awesome, though. I like that one. Then we've got livery number 2, which is a Yamamoto livery. Then we've got the standard plain one as number 3, which I really like. I think this car is very good looking. Then we have this livery right here. I'm not really too sure what this even is. The Apollo S. Well, maybe it's like an Apollo S livery, which has like a very cool looking paint job on it, to be fair. Then we've got this one right here, livery number 5, which is the Asambon. Is that how you say that? I probably said that completely wrong. Apologies if I have. But that's kind of cool as well. And that is the final livery by the looks of things. Okay then, guys. Comment right now. Which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, the plain one, 4, or 5. I personally like this one. I think plain, in orange, this car looks very good. It also looks really nice as well with the Marlboro livery. I think we might leave the Marlboro one on. But if you guys, prefer something else, let me know right now, and we can, of course, change it. Whilst doing so, I'm going to change my plate to Sam as well, although I'm pretty sure we just removed. Oh, we got the plate on the back still. We still got the plate on the back. Okay. We're going to go and change the interior colour, though, because obviously right now it's orange, and we have white and red on this car. So let's change the... Where is it right now? Oh, we're going to go to Benny's Lowrider Mods to change this. Okay, we'll go for...
Another one.
Let's try a matte black. That's not done anything. Maybe it's the dashboard colour. There we go. Let's try this right now. Matte black. That's not changed anything either. Okay, maybe I've done something wrong. Is there a different option maybe where we can change this? In paint, have I missed it in here? I haven't... No. Maybe there's an option to change the interior colour on this car. Maybe it's just how it is, how it comes. That's slightly annoying, but we'll leave it like that for now. Someone said change the wheels. I kind of think the wheels are kind of cool. I know it's not the best sort of like texture or whatever. It's kind of chrome as well. Yeah, it is chrome. It's a shame we couldn't change those for black. But we'd have to change the wheels to do that. And I kind of like those, so we're going to leave them on for now. Someone said go for number 4. Some people say number 2. Someone said number 9. People just like spamming random numbers right now. We're going to leave it on the Marlboro, I think. And Marlboro is my favourite one. Look at those exhausts, though. Maybe we can... Yeah, we can't change. Maybe it's the secondary colour. Let's try and change the secondary colour. We didn't even try that. The primary and secondary colour. That's a good point. Let's go to menu customs. Down to paints. Yeah, let's try primary first. We'll go for a matte black. Oh, that changes the... obviously the sort of like tint we have on the palette or the job, or the paint job, or the livery, whatever. I'm confused myself right here. Ice white. Ice white's quite nice. We'll leave it on that one. And then we're going to go to the secondary colour, which hopefully changes the chassis colour. We'll try a matte black for now. Yeah, okay, it changes the interior and, yeah, the chassis as well. What colour, though, should we go on the chassis? I'm thinking maybe a red to go with the paint job. And obviously it goes well as well with the livery. Right, metallic. Let's go and try just standard red first of all. A standard red. Maybe it's the wrong shade of red. Let's try all of them. Try and match it up as close as we can. We'd always go for something like fairly dark, I guess. A dark red. No, this is the thing that really matches up that well. So we'll go for... Let's go for a blaze red. There we go. And we can see the chassis, of course, through there. Looks very, very cool. The chassis and the engine. Let's go for a drive about then. I'm very excited to give this thing a test. Because this thing looks absolutely awesome. Yeah, very, very cool. I think my favorite right now, out of the vehicles we've shown off so far, is between this and the BMW i8. Now, this thing here is like on a whole new level. It looks very, very cool. And of course, if it was ever made available in game, could be highly customizable. It could be a Benny's vehicle easily. But it's just so cool looking, I think. Very, very pretty. And what do you guys think about it? I haven't asked you guys just yet. What do you guys think about it? And if it was available in game, how much money do you guys think it would cost? I'm going to say probably around about $2 million. I think $2 million is a fair price, and it would be one of the fastest cars in game as well. I think it would definitely be up there in the top 3, top 4 or so. Very, very cool though. Look at the flames spitting out right now. I love this one a lot though. Shout out to Suzuki Gaming for subscribing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oops, my bad. Shout out though to that's Brady. I think it's Brady. Shout out to Brady for dropping a like on the stream. Thank you, buddy. We've also got AJ as well for who dropped a like. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. We're going to drive down towards... Maybe we'll drive down to Benny's himself. Yeah, let's go down to Benny's right now. And give this thing... Open the taps up right now on this nice straight section here. It seems pretty quick. Seems very, very... Oh, slow down. Oh, the brakes are good as well. Oh, look at the brake light. Got a brake light down in the middle there. Oh, that's cool. All the lights work. What about headlights? Let's try the headlights.
Another one.
Oh, look, I've got the little bars, the little tiny lights down here. Those are very, very cool as well. So we'll ask for first person. We'll do that right now. Oh, look at the interior. Oh, the interior is cool. I love the Apollo on the stitching as well. Very, very cool. I love this a lot. Someone said it's not possible for a vehicle like this to be added into the game because of copyright reasons. Yes, of course, that would be the case. They would be able to add this into the game specifically and name it the Gunpowder Apollo S. But you know what Rockstar are like? They like parody vehicles. They parody brand names in the game. They would obviously add this in the game, change it up slightly, change a few panels, and obviously they probably name it, I don't know, they give it a completely different name. Maybe create a whole new brand for this vehicle. Maybe call it, instead of Gunputs, maybe it would be like, I don't know. What do you guys think? What would be a really good brand name for this in GTA 5? I can't even think of anything right now. And look at the doors as well, the ones that lift up. They're called Gullwing doors, right? I'm pretty sure they are. Look at that. Oh, I love that a lot. I love that a lot. Very, very cool indeed. Very, very cool. Later on, we'll come back and we will spawn this thing, of course, at the end. And we will show it off so you guys can choose out of all 25 of the vehicles which one is your favorite. Let's take a quick snapmatic of this one though. Look at that. I love that. I love that livery so much. Save that. There we go. Alright then guys, we're going to move on to our next vehicle. This one being something which loads and loads and loads of you guys on Twitter earlier today and on my previous live stream we did about, you know, different real life cars we want to see in GTA 5. So just one that loads and loads of people suggested. This being the Tesla Model S. Now, I myself, to be honest guys, I'm not really a huge fan of the Tesla Model S, but it was requested, so I put it in this lineup for you guys. It's actually saved as Voltic, I think. Voltic. Oh, why is it not? Why has it not come in? What? Where is it? Has it not worked? Voltic 2 maybe. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. That is very, very embarrassing. I added it into the game files and I saved it as Voltic, but for some reason it's not here. Okay, maybe we won't be showing off the Tesla Model S then. Sorry guys, in before everyone leaves right now because like, oh, there's no Model S. I'm leaving. Sorry, but it hasn't worked. That's embarrassing. We'll move on though to our next vehicle. This being something which I think will also be very, very popular. It's saved as Tailgater. Fingers crossed it actually works. This one. Tailgater. There we go. And it's the Subaru Impreza STI. This being the hatchback model. This here is again very, very cool looking in my opinion. Very, very nice and one which again has been requested and suggested by you guys on previous live streams. Let's try out some of these customizations. We'll change the paint job first of all. We'll go for a what do I reckon? Maybe yellow? Yellow or blue? We'll try yellow first of all. Something nice and bright. Oh, orange is quite nice. Yellow. Oh, we'll go for a yellow. I know we've had a couple of yellow cars already in this live stream, but sure, we'll try racing blue very, very quickly, only because in real life, Subaru is associated to blue a lot. Ultra blue, maybe a A racing blue? Racing blue. Oh, it's pretty good as well.
Another one.
We'll go for a blue then. Right then, guys. We got some customizations as well for this one. So let's see what options we've got in the customization menu then.
Another
So spoiler, we've already got one right here, but we can change this out by the looks of things. It's got a spoiler and a spoiler then behind it. Like it's two spoilers. We can go for a lip spoiler, which adds another one by the looks of things. Another spoiler on top. Or is it glitched out? Maybe it's glitched out. Yeah, I think it's glitched out. Yeah, there's two spoilers on the car right now.
Another one.
I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to be one. You can see we can add another one on top of that. Yeah, I think it's broken, guys. I think we've somehow broken this car. Never mind then. We'll move on and see if we can change any of the front bumpers. Oh my god, the car is completely broken. Don't ask me how, but it's somehow broken.
Another one.
I think all the customizations for the tailgate are being added right now. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. There are customizations for this car, but I think I've installed the mod wrong again. Oh my god. I rushed through this as quickly as possible, and I spent about 2.5 hours installing these, and I've done it wrong. My bad. Someone said they love this car. It looks very, very nice. And someone else said they were the person that suggested this vehicle. Thank you, man. It is a very, very cool car indeed. Someone said please change the rim colors. I don't think I can actually do that on this car. It's part of the mod. It's just set to blue as standard. If I change the wheels, I might be able to, but what often happens if you try and change the wheels on a modded car that has different wheels to the ones available in game, it can freeze the game. It can completely crash the game, and I don't want to even try that and have that happen to me. Sorry. And right now, this particular model, or this particular version of the Subaru, is the street racer version. Of course, in real life, they are typically known as like rally cars. This one right by here, as you guys can see, it has the slightly stance wheels. I can't really tell. No, they're not. Just like track wheels, though. Slick tires, track wheels. Or track tires, my bad. So yeah, it's not the rally version. But yes, I do think a car like this would be perfect for GT Online. We have got a huge number of hatchbacks in the game. We haven't received many over the past few updates. I guess the closest we have to this in game right now is the Brioso R-A, which of course is the Fiat 500 Abarth, if I'm not mistaken. I guess it's kind of similar in some ways. In some sense, it's like sort of obviously shape and design and stuff, but that's what the hatchback is for you. And I do think something like this would be perfect in game and has, you know, potential. There is certainly a gap in the market or a gap in the game for something like this. We're going to drive along the country roads by here and give it a try. Right now, it does seem fairly slow. A car like this should be a lot faster. I'm not really too sure why it's so slow, but there we go. It is what it is. There's a car by there as well, already customized. Is that a Massacre? I think it's a Massacre. It seems very, very slow, like worryingly slow. It's supposed to be a very quick, like race car, very, very quick, like street car. But it seems unbelievably slow. Who knows? Someone said this would be perfect for drifting. I would try that, but right now we're going so slowly, I don't think it would even go sideways. It would probably just, I don't even know what happened. Oh my god. Crazy donation just came in again from Gamers, who is giving us the big smoke order. Hopefully in a few moments, the bot is going to read that for us. Thank you, man. That's appreciated, guys. Right now, hashtag Gamers in the chat one more time. This guy's going crazy. Here we go. The bot's going to read out his message.
Another one.
Or maybe it's not. What the hell? Sorry, buddy. I was hoping that Joanne, our donation bot reader, was going to say exactly what you just typed in the chat. But I know what you said. You said, I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Which, of course, is a GTA San Andreas reference. It was Big Smoke's order.
Another one.
And it came to an equivalent of, I think it was $12. Which is pretty cheap. Maybe it was more. I can't remember now. It was a substantial amount of money. But yeah, I remember that. It's one of my favourite memes right now, the Big Smoke. The Big Smoke meme. I love it a lot. Right, we're going to pull over then, guys. We're going to move on to our next vehicle. I was hoping to do a bit of rallying with this car in this sort of area. But unfortunately, it's so slow, I'm not going to be able to. Very disappointing, and I apologise. Right then, guys, we're moving on to our next vehicle then. This, I think, is going to be something you guys are going to love. And hopefully agree with. Fingers crossed. We're in the sort of like Sandy Shores Hill area. And I actually own 2 of these. One was my first ever car. I then sold it and then bought another one. This, of course, being the Land Rover Defender 90.
Another
We
one.
have the Jeep in-game, known as the Mesa, which is the American version. Of course, Land Rover being the British version of the Jeep Wrangler. And, well, this thing is
Another
absolutely
one.
amazing. It's saved as Def 90, I believe, in the game files. Yep, there it is. Defender 90, the Land Rover Defender 90, which they no longer make anymore. They stopped making them last year,
Another
unfortunately.
one.
But this thing is, just so cool. Like I said, I own 2 of these myself in real life. And it was my first ever car. And I actually had one very similar to this.
Another one.
It had lift kits, it had huge wheels, a winch bumper up front, the bull bar as well, like the A-bar, whatever they call it nowadays. I was going to put a wheel on the back, but never did, because I bought a brand new door for it and it was kind of weak, so yeah. And I also had, what's that on my car? I can't even remember. A snorkel. I had a snorkel as well. I didn't have the roll
Another
cage.
one.
I was going to do that, but it was kind of expensive and I didn't really fancy doing it, so there we go. But yes, guys, I think the Land Rover Defender would be perfect for GTA 5,
Another
especially
one.
with the up-and-coming gun-running military-themed updates. I think there's going to be loads and loads of military-themed vehicles. Of course, this is one of the, or Land Rover is a vehicle they use
Another
by
one.
the British military, so I think this would be ideal for the up-and-coming updates. But I also think we're going to receive things like the another version of the Mesa. We'll probably get the
Another
Humvee as well in-game, which I believe they're going to call the... I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten what we're going to call it. If someone knows, let me know right now. But it was found in the game files when
Another
GTA
one.
5 was first released, and it's most likely going to be added as well in the update. As for this vehicle, though, it's less likely, but I'd like to think that Rockstar will add this in the game, simply because Rockstar
Another
North,
one.
which of course are the company that are behind GTA 5, are located in Scotland, in the UK. So this would be perfect. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's drive across to the Sandy Shores Airport right now. I love the suspension as well. Suspension works on this vehicle as well. And like I said beforehand on one of the other vehicles,
Another one.
the aerial Nomad, the suspension doesn't always work on some vehicles. A donation just came through the super chat from Carson. He said, you should take a pic of the car
Another
at Big... Where is that? I'm not even too sure what that is. The Big... Oh! Two Hoots. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yes, the waterfall. Oh, the Two Hoots waterfall. Sorry, buddy. But shout out to you. Guys, right now, hashtag Carson in the chat. We're going to drive over to...
USHLD, take a pic of the car at Big Truffle 2 Hoods.
We're going to drive over
Another
to Two Hoots right now, the waterfall, and take a photo of this. Yeah, that's actually a really good location. Very good suggestion as well. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to drive over there right now and get a snapmatic
Another
of this because of how cool this thing is. Someone said go into first person. Okay, we'll do that right now. Now, if you guys didn't know, the Land Rover is typically known as very basic. Very basic. And this interior, as you guys can see, it really is very basic. The two I had were just very uncomfortable. I think the one... No, both had radios. Both had radios, but they aren't standard. I think in Land Rover it's an optional extra to have a radio. That's right. As well, leather seats, that's not standard either. I think even the steering wheel, that wasn't standard either. There's like 2 different steering wheels, and the most basic one is the one which you don't want. Yeah, there's just so many like crazy things. You have to like pay extra, but it's so cool, very popular when they're around, and they no longer make them unfortunately, which is a real shame. I'm gonna go as careful as possible. The suspension is slightly soft. You guys can see right now, slightly too soft. And in real life, this vehicle is unbelievably loud and uncomfortable to sit in it. If you guys have never been in one before. Right, we're gonna drive up here again, go up the hill, over towards Two Hoots, the waterfall, and try and get ourselves a really cool Snapmatic. Of course, suggested by Carson.
Another one.
Oh, slowly. In case the thing tries to roll over. Not particularly fast in real life either. Very slow. In fact, my first Land Rover couldn't go above, what, 85 miles an hour or so without having crazy wheel wobble. Crazy wheel wobble. My second Land Rover that I had,
Another one.
it was actually tuned. When I bought it, it was already tuned. So it was lifted and tuned. And it could go from 0 to 60 in about 6 or 7 seconds, or that's what it felt like. It was unbelievably quick for what it was. And it had a standard 3.2 liter engine, I think it was. Either 3 or 3.2. I think it was 3. My current car is 3.2.
Another one.
Okay, we're not too far away right now from the waterfall. We're going to take some Snapmatics at... Someone said that they would prefer to see a new version of the Jeep in game. Yes, the Mesa we already have in game. I've talked about that before, how we should probably have a new version of that, which is a lot more customizable. The one in game right now is kind of a letdown in my opinion.
Another one.
Not a huge number of customizations available for it. It's probably faster to go this way, right? I thought we were closer than I actually was. I'm a distance away. We'll be there though in a few moments.
Another one.
Someone said if this vehicle was ever available in-game, they'd probably charge around about $500,000. That seems probably a little bit too much. Bearing in mind in real life, they are...
Another
Well,
one.
they were about £25,000 to £30,000, which is around about $35,000 or so. Obviously, it's a GTA 5. It's never going to be that cheap. Rockstar would probably
Another
charge
one.
around about, I don't know, maybe $200,000. Maybe a little bit more than that. And then they'd charge a lot then for customizations. Maybe they'd make this a Benny's vehicle. Have things like
Another
the roll cage, the wheel in the back, and various different things like that. Someone said this reminds them of the Dubster, which is already available in game. That's true. I guess it's kind of similar,
Another
but
one.
obviously they're completely different vehicles in real life. Have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? No, it's over there. It's over there. I am going the right way. I thought so. I thought maybe I've gone past it. I was kind of confused. This road goes down towards the military base. Yeah, I'm just a very, very
Another
far
one.
distance away from where I actually thought I was. My bad. Shout out by the way to CJ who dropped a like on the stream. Thank you, buddy. We've also got Corey Purple as well, who's in here.
Another one.
Thank you, buddy. Right then, I think we take a left at this junction down here, and then we'll be up towards Two Hoots. Or is it by here?
Another one.
No, it's right by here. It's right by here. There we go. I knew where we were. Yeah, it's actually a really cool location. We'll try and get the waterfall in the background as well.
Another one.
This is like the best location in the world. Such a nice location for Snapmatics. We'll park it like right by there. There we go.
Another
Move away
one.
slightly. Maybe we want it like by here instead, so we can get the waterfall in it. Let me move this this SUV. Just place it down there. There we go. Move it across.
Another
like,
one.
We'll place it like that. There we go. Hopefully now, that's as I want it. No, it needs to come slightly across a little bit more. So it's by there. There we go.
Another
Look at
one.
that. Object spooner makes taking photos so much easier. Stand by there. There we go. And open up the phone. Snapmatic.
Another
And
one.
take that photo. Look at that. Oh, it's such a cool looking car. I love this so much. In fact, I want another one in real life. I sold my other one about 6 months ago or so, and I already miss it. Already miss it so
Another
much.
one.
There we go though. Snapmatic taken. Let's move on then to our next vehicle. Before I fall into love too much and go onto eBay right now and buy myself another one.
Another one.
Right then guys, we're going to move on then to... What should we go for this time? Oh, you know what? Let's go for a Mercedes. I know you guys, loads of you guys
Another
earlier on
one.
Twitter suggesting various different Mercedes vehicles. We're going to spawn in right now the Mercedes-AMG A45, which in the game files it's saved as the
Another one.
A45. There we go. And we have the donation from Connor through the Super Chats. Thank you, buddy. Guys, right now, hashtag Connor in the chat. That's greatly appreciated. Shout out to you, buddy. So yes, this is the Mercedes-AMG A45, which I've seen loads and loads of these about in real life. Very cool car. And I think we showed off a highly customized or a highly modified version of this in my previous live stream. You guys loved it
Another
and said
one.
you'd like to see it in the game. So we're going to show it off right now. Go to menu customs and see if we have any custom options. Nothing by the looks of things. We're going to change the paint color though to like
Another
an
one.
anthrite or anthrite. If I said that right, anthrite. Oh, I can't even bother. I'm just gonna skip that and just pretend I've said it right.
Another
Another
one.
donation from Jacob, $6.27. He
I
said,
hope everyone had good Esther, but I got to sorry by hashtag like and sub.
Jacob's got to go, but he has said,
Another
hope
one.
everyone's had a great Easter. Hope you guys have as well, by the way. And I hope you have, Jacob. Guys, right now, hashtag Jacob in the chat for donating. That is greatly appreciated, buddy. Thank you so, so much.
Another one.
Now, I was hoping there was going to be some customizations for this car, but unfortunately not. But of course, if it was ever made available in game, I'm sure Rockstar would give us a few very, very cool hatchback options. Similar, I guess, to
Another
the Brioso R-A, which is already available in game. What do you guys think about the... what do you guys think about this car then? Do you guys like it? Yes or no?
Another
Let me know
one.
right now in the chat. I think it's kind of a cool car. I think there's potential for this one. And as I mentioned before, when we showed off the Subaru Impreza, there aren't many
Another
hatchback
one.
vehicles in the game. We haven't received many over the past few updates. So I do think there is potential for something like this in the game, for sure. But maybe you guys disagree. Let me know right now what you guys think about
Another
this.
one.
Maybe there's a different hatchback you guys would like to see in the game. Comment your favorite hatchback or compact, or whatever you guys want to call them, in real life right now in the chat. And who knows? Maybe I've
Another
actually got
one.
it installed right now, and I'll show it off in a few moments if anyone can can name one which you'd like to see in the game, you like from real life. We're going to drive down towards the Los Santos Customs right now, and we'll spawn in our next one. Oh my god! That Harley just pulled across in front of us. They pulled across in front of us. These AI drivers sometimes are crazy. Absolutely crazy. I cannot stand these people. In fact, someone earlier today sent me a video on Twitter of the situation which they had in GTA. So they were driving along like this, and there was like a car on the other side of the road. So like this, for example. And as they were driving along, all of a sudden out of nowhere, as they were like alongside each other, it like just drove into him and just like knocked him off the road. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that is just GTA 5 for you. These AI drivers are completely broken. The AI drivers definitely need fixing, or at least improved for GTA 6. They've always been a bit of a menace, I guess. Right, we're gonna drive then to the Los Santos Customs. We will spawn in our next vehicle. Oh my god! I know I shouldn't really be overtaking on the wrong side of the road, but these AI drivers are making it even harder. We go fit through some of these gaps right now. Someone asked, will you be doing a part 4 to the catching modders and hackers in GTA Online? Of course I can do that, but what I'm going to try and do in regards to continuing on that series right now is just sort of like give it some time for Rockstar to make some changes, fix the mods and stuff in game, because we've showed off a lot of the mods which people can do right now in GTA Online. And obviously we're seeing loads and loads of the same modders. I want to try to find some new ones, and I'm guessing in a couple of weeks' time there'll be some more. So we'll go back to that series at a later date, don't worry. Right then, we're going to move on to our next vehicle very, very quickly then. We're going to show off what's next on our list. Let's go for a muscle car. I fancy a muscle car right now. Vehicle options, vehicle spawner. We're going to go for the Mustang. Fingers crossed this works. Mustang. Apparently it's an invalid model. That's worrying. That's 2 now we've had issues with. Let me just check that I've actually named that right and I haven't got it wrong. Shout out by the way to Bear who just subscribed to the channel, and we've got Games Vaults as well. Where is Mustang on my list? I can't find it, guys. Where is it? Ford Mustang.
Another one.
I have such a long list and I haven't gone from top to bottom. I've just like selected random ones. I've got it wrong. We'll have to come back to the Ford Mustang, and instead we'll show off the Dodge Charger, which I think is saved as Charger 16. It's either Charger 16 or 16 Charger. Yep, it's 16 Charger. There we go, 16 Charger. Now yes, we already have the Charger in game. This isn't quite the one I wanted to show off. I think I've installed the wrong one. Oops. But still, very, very cool car. And the one we have in game right now, of course, we've got 2 of them. We've got Franklin's Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken. And we've got the regular Buffalo as well. So the Buffalo or the Buffalo S. Those are both Chargers. But we'd like to see the modern day 2016 model, one like this, which I hope has customizations for it. We'll see now in a few moments. Mini custom spoiler. Yes, we have customizations. I think we have the Hellcat options as well for this. Let's see what options we have though. We can go for the Hellcat spoiler. We'll probably do that one. Performance wing, or we can go for the race wing. Let's go for the Hellcat one. Custom front bumper. We can go for the that's what my bad. SXT front bumper. There we go. Which is very, very cool. I like that one a lot. The R/T bumper. We've got the off-road, the road and track bumper, my bad. We've got the custom one, which has the canards and the splitter on. The scat version, which is pretty cool to be fair. I like that one. The SRT, that's really nice as well. The Hellcat version, which simply removes the lights, as you guys can see on the lower section of the grille. And then we've got the custom Hellcat, which adds the canard splitter and stuff. We're going to go with the standard Hellcat bumper. That one there is very, very nice indeed. Then as for skirts, we've got the Hellcat ones, or we can go for the custom skirts, or the custom Hellcat skirts. We're going to select those. Those are really nice. Then as for exhausts, what have we got then? We've got these pretty cool looking exhausts already as standard. We can go for the... Oh, it changes. Does that change the rear bumper then? Oh, it changes the rear bumper slightly so the exhaust actually fit. Or we can go for bumper custom option number 2. That's pretty awesome as well. Hellcats, that's nice. And we got the... Oh, look at that one right there. The custom Hellcat rear bumper. That's my favorite so far. Option number... Oh my god, it's even better. Look at that, guys. That is crazy. And option number 3. Oh my god, I love this one so much. We're going to select this one right now. That is very, very good looking, to be fair. Hood. We can go for the Hellcat hood. I actually prefer the stock one, to be honest. Or we can go for the SRT. Now, we're going to go with the stock one. I prefer the stock one. Fenders. We can add the SRT... is it? No, it's not. It's the
Another one.
The 392 Hemi stickers on the side, or we can go for the Hellcat badge. We're going to go for the red stickers. That looks pretty awesome. Fenders. Is it fender? Yeah, stock fender. What's that
Another
do?
one.
Oh, rear badge. Rear badge. Where's that going right now? Oh, it adds the badges on the back. Okay, I see. We'll go for the SRT ones. I know we're going for like completely random ones right now.
Another
Don't
one.
really sort of like correspond correctly, but you guys get the idea. They look pretty awesome. Let's go down to paint job. Someone said try red. We're going to try red
Another
straight
one.
away. This car will look good in pretty much any color. I'm pretty sure of that. But we'll try a standard red. We'll change that stripe in a few moments. Go for a Formula red.
Another one.
Change the secondary. Should we go for a stripe or no stripe? I think this car will look good without a stripe, so we're going to just try a standard. Oh, no, there's no way to remove the stripe by the looks of things.
Another one.
Maybe it's a livery. Yep, it's a livery. We can remove the stripe. There we go. So we can go for the stock look. We can have the black stripe. We can go for the white stripe.
Another
or we can
one.
have... Oh, look at that. That's a really cool stripe as well. White stripe. Or nothing at all. Number 7 looks... Oh, and it has stripes on the side. I didn't see those. Those are pretty good. Do we have
Another
this?
one.
There's a really cool looking paint job on it. That's kind of nice as well. Or this one. Some very nice options. We're going to go for stock though. I like the stock look on this car. But if you guys
Another
prefer one,
one.
let me know right now. We've got, yeah, 1, 2 with the white stripes, 3 the white stripe, 4 this black stripe. Just comment the number. Number 5,
Another
6 the black stripe along the side, 7 the white stripe, 8 which adds this really cool looking paint job to be fair, 9 adding this like blue paint job, and that's it for those things. So 1, 2, 3,
Another
4,
one.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. Which one is your favorites? Let's change the plates in this one as well and change it to Charger. There we go. And that
Another
is
one.
it then for the customizations on this one. But, oh my god, it looks good. And it should sound very, very good as well. It sounds like, right now, like the Dominator. It sounds like the Dominator. It might have the
Another
same
one.
like audio files as that one. This is going to be very good for drifting, I can tell. I'm not even good at drifting, but you can see it wants to like stick out its back end so much.
Another
Look at that. Yes, this car is going to be insane. We have another donation through the super chat from Galaxy RCG. Hey, sorry I'm late to the stream. Have you already bought in the F-150 Raptor, or can you? Yes, there is going to be a Ford F-150 Raptor later on. Do not worry.
Another one.
Do not worry. It's my favorite car in real life, which I was hoping no one would mention until later on. But there we go. You mentioned it. Thank you
Hey,
so
sorry,
much
I'm
for the
late to
donation.
the stream. Have
Another
you
one.
already brought in a F-150 Raptor, or can you smile?
Yes, it will be in later on. Do not worry. Right now, guys, hashtag Galaxy in the chat. Thank you for the donation. That is greatly appreciated. So shout out to you. What are you guys thinking right now then of the Charger? You guys loving it? You guys not? I've got a few guys saying put a stripe on. They like the black stripe down the
Another
middle.
one.
To be fair, yes, the black stripe looked pretty awesome. But right now, I actually prefer the one with this like stock look we have. No stripe at all. Do you guys see a car like this being added though into GTA
Another
5? Yes or no? Let me know right now. We've showed off the Camaro. This is of course being the Dodge Charger. And later on, if I can find it, the Ford Mustang, which I thought I installed. I'm
Another
pretty sure I
one.
did, but for some reason it's not coming up. Maybe it saved as something in the game files and I've completely forgotten. We'll take a look though later on and hopefully we'll find it.
Another one.
By the way, guys, we are 140 likes away from smashing our like goal of 1,000 likes. If you guys haven't dropped a like, please do so right now. Comment hashtag liked in the chat as well, and I will give you guys a shout out. In a few seconds, I'm going to call out around about 10 people or so who've dropped likes on the stream. So guys, smash that like button and start spamming that chat right now, hashtag liked once you've done so. So I'll hopefully choose you for the shout outs. Right then, we are going to drive down towards... Where should we go? Oh, the oil fields. Haven't been down there in a while. There's some really nice driving roads down there as well for our next vehicle, which I haven't actually chosen yet, but we'll see. I can see quite a few people in the chat asking for the 2017 Nissan GTR. Don't worry, I have that one installed as well. The Nissan GTR Nismo 2017 model, which yes, we definitely need a GTA 5, and we'll show off now in a few moments once we get to our next location. We'll drive down the really nice country roads and stuff as well. Oops. Yep, I can already sense that crash happening. I like panicked last second, I just didn't press anything on the keyboard at all. I'm bad. We'll keep going down this highway right now. Let's go to first person, someone else first person. I always forget to do that. Look at the dashboard on this thing.
Another one.
Look at the dashboard. This is so cool. I love the interior on this one. The dashboard, the speedo, different read-ups as well. Very cool indeed.
Another one.
The engine sound as well is on point. We're going to come off right by here. We'll pull over to the oil fields and spawn in vehicle number
Another
8 or 9, I think it is. We still have so many more to go through in this live stream. So many more. Right, so okay, then we'll put in by here. This nice off-road section. And we're going to spawn in the Nissan GTR next. I've already seen loads and loads of comments about the Nissan GTR, so do not worry. That's our next choice. It's saved as Nissan... I think it's Nissan, or GTR Nismo 17. There it is. Input model. So it's... I've already forgot what it was. GTR Nismo 17. There we go. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Yes, I know we already have a version of the Nissan GTR in game. Of course, that is the Elegy. But we don't have this actual version in game. It's a little similar, but not quite this one. And I do think there needs to be a new Elegy in GTA 5. A modern day 2017 version of it. Because it is such a cool car. Loads of you guys love it. I've seen loads of comments right now. Well, actually you guys right now spamming the chat telling me that you want to see the Nissan GTR in game. So yes. Do you guys think that we need a new model of this? If so, what would Rockstar do? Would they name it maybe the Elegy R or the Elegy RS or something like that? What would they do to add this into the game? Maybe it would just be like a Benny's version. They'd have, obviously we've got the Elegy Custom. Maybe it would be, or the Elegy Retro Custom, my bad. Maybe like the Elegy Modern Custom, if that makes sense. Who knows? What do you guys think though? Very, very cool car though in real life. Very, very nice indeed. Let's do a few shoutouts then to those guys who dropped likes on the stream. Shout out to Tyler who commented hashtag liked. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Evan. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Dan Plays. Shout out to Harry. Shout out to John. Shout out to William. Shout out to Vagard. Shout out to Harry Potter. And shout out as well to... Was that a Vico? Hopefully I said that right. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. It is greatly appreciated. We will do a few more shout outs now in a few moments. Do not worry. Get some more of you shouted out live on stream in a few moments. We are less than 50 likes away, 50 likes away right now from 1,000 likes. If you guys haven't done so, like, and of course comment, hashtag liked. I'll give you guys a shout out in a few moments. Shout out to Elvis, by the way, for subscribing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to drive across that bridge right now. We're going to drive across it. Someone said, yes, the idea of Elegy R sounds good, although in game it's known as the Elegy RCB. That's a good point. I'm not so sure if it's Elegy RCB though. I'm actually really curious. Let's pull over right now and see if we can find out. I know it's Elegy something. I've actually forgotten. It's been so long since I last saw the Elegy to buy. I've forgotten. We'll go on the list though and see what's named in game. Where is it? Where's the Elegy? Have I not got the Elegy? Have I gone past it?
Another one.
The Elegy is not here. Where is it? Have I missed it? We've got the Carbon RS, the Hot Knife. Where's the Elegy? Oh, yeah, the Elegy isn't available in the menu in story mode. You have to go to your garage. That's right. The secret vehicle inside the garage. If someone knows, let me know right now in the game. Let's do a few shoutouts though, right now to those people dropping likes. Shout out to Hippo Man, one of my moderators. So shout out to you, buddy. Thank you for the like. Shout out to Minion as well, and Emo. We got Bleach God, Pain, and I'm a Pup. And of course, don't forget about Andy Vlogs as well, who dropped a like. Thank you, buddy. That is greatly appreciated. We're going to drive towards the airport. But look at the front of this car. Look at the front of this car. Oh my god. It is such a good looking vehicle. Like the front is even better than the back. Like it doesn't get any better than this thing right here. Let's go into the first person mode as well and see the interior. Look at that. Oh my god. I'm falling in love with this car right now. Someone donate like $60,000 or so I can go and buy one of these in real life. Please. I'd always be in your debt. Just look at this thing. It's the Nismo model as well. Not too sure the difference between the Nismo and the standard GTR, but I'm sure there are plenty of things like additional horsepower, body kit and things like that. Very, very awesome though. Very, very awesome. Someone said, what about the Ford GT? Technically the Ford GT is already in game. It's the FMJ, which is based on 2 vehicles, but the Ford GT is already in game. Daniel donated $1. He said,
another one.
Chaotic, I'm gonna bitch because you are using mods and you did a live stream where you find people with mods. Yes, we're doing mods, we're doing them in story mode, which is, in my opinion, perfectly okay. I love mods in story mode. Modding online though and abusing the players, that's not what I don't support, so... Well, anyway, yeah. Thank you, Daniel, for the donation. That's greatly appreciated. Guys, right now, hashtag Daniel in the chat for donating. Thank you, buddy. That is greatly appreciated. Right then, guys. Pretty close to the airport right now. We're going to go outside the main gate. And we're going to spawn in our next vehicle. The next one is going to be another sports car, I think. We'll see. We'll see. I actually don't know what vehicle this is. It's just,
Another one.
I've got it written down as TRM. When I spawn it in though, I'm sure I'll figure out what it is. We'll see in a few moments though. Right, we'll put in, actually no, we'll put in by here. I haven't actually been over to this location by here, by the Jetsam hangar in quite some time. So of course we can get the blimp in story mode, if you call it in.
Another one.
Here we are, outside right now. Oh, I heard a massive explosion. What was that? That's weird. Right then guys, we're going to spawn in the T...
one.
Say, what's the TRM? It's saved as Turismo R, but I know it's not the Turismo R, it's the TRM. Turismo
Another
R.
one.
Here we go, it is the... Why are there no wheels? What the hell? There's no wheels, guys!
Another one.
It's a Ferrari. I think it's a 488 or a 499. It's got a body kit on it as well, but there's no wheels.
Another one.
I have no idea what's going on, guys, but somehow this car hasn't got any wheels. Let's try and spawn it in again. Maybe it's just spawned in and glitched. Maybe there's an issue with the vehicle. Let's try again. Turismo R. There's no wheels and it won't drive. It's not the wheels are invisible. Okay, well there we go, guys. That's a Ferrari right there. I know we have a few Ferraris in game, not a huge number though, and one of these would be very, very awesome, but obviously with wheels, not the no wheel option.
One.
And we've just smashed 1,000 likes as well. That is phenomenal. Thank you guys so much. We'll do a few shoutouts now in a few moments. Comment liked if you've dropped a like, and I will give you guys a shout out in a few moments. We'll call out a few names once I spawned in my next vehicle. Okay, so unfortunately that was a massive fail right there. But don't worry, because I have another Ferrari to show off to you guys. This being the LaFerrari, which I think is actually named the Ferrari LaFerrari, I think, in real life. This is the 2017 model, if I spelled that correct.
Another one.
There we go. Look at that thing right there. Oh, it's cool. And it actually has a retractable spoiler as well. I think. It's one of those automatic spoilers. Yep, there we go. It's coming up right now. Oh, stop. I'm going to change the paint job on it right now to red. And then we're going to get on to the driving. Vehicle options, menu customs.
Another one.
Oh, we have the option to change the bumper as well. We can add that really cool bumper. That's awesome. We're going to leave it though as stock. Fenders, we can add some carbon arches. Oh, over the headlights. That's kind of cool. Or we can add the vented ones. You know what? We'll do that right now. That's kind of cool. Then down to paints, primer, and it's got a metallic. Scroll down. We'll go for a Torino red. I think it is Torino red. Look at that. Oh damn! This vehicle's so cool looking. What do you guys think about the Ferrari LaFerrari? Oops. We have a few Ferraris in game, I know, but nothing too similar to this one right here. And this thing is an absolute beast. Look at that. Look at that spoiler right there. It actually comes out.
Another one.
Right, stop now. You see? See how it comes out as we speed? Oh, that is so cool. There's no spoiler in game right now that's even close to that. It is such a cool and futuristic looking vehicle as well. I believe in real life one of these is about $2.5 million. Rockstar could definitely charge a lot of money if they ever want to add this into the game. Maybe around about $2.5 million. I bet. $2.5 million in game as well. That would be a very, very good price. And it would be up there with the X80 Proto, which is also a very cool and futuristic looking vehicle. Let's drive towards the Maze Bank, which I always seem to drive to. We'll drive there anyway, why not? Seems a pretty fitting location to go to. If you were the CEO of a business or a company, you'd be able to own one of these, that's for sure. I'm going to drive through the hood though. I'm going to drive past the this gang. I forgot the name of them, my bad. My bad. The green people, the green gang. Let's take a left by here. The Vagos, right? Or am I wrong with that one? Or is it the Ballers? Oh, I don't know, guys. I'm just going to be quiet because I'm going to embarrass myself otherwise.
Another one.
Someone asked, what about the R8? Do not worry, the R8 is coming up next. Yes. Oh! Oh no! I know we have the R8 in game already, but we don't have the one which I'm spawning in, hopefully. Here we are, Maze Bank right now. You know what, let's find a nice location, a nice house. We can take a photo of this. I feel this car is a very, very cool and like a photomatic. Wait, photomatic? Photogenic. What am I saying? I was gonna say it's like a Snapmatic. It's very photogenic, and somehow I combined Snapmatic and photogenic together to make photomatic. Yeah, that's what happens when you start going crazy after talking constantly for an hour and a half or so.
Another one.
So apologies, guys. Apologies. Right. Let's make our way then to the Vinewood Hills and find a really nice house to take a photo outside of. There's loads and loads of places we can take a photo outside of. Let's try up here though first of all. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. I'm honest.
Another one.
Another one. Shout out to... Why do I always say this? I'm going to read them out and then I can't read their name. Is that Haiku? If I said that right? Haiku? Hopefully
Another
so.
one.
Shout out to you, buddy. And Daniel as well, who just subscribed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Almost lost the back end then. And bend over. Yes, I'll bend over for you, buddy. Shout out for subscribing.
Another
then.
one.
That's a really cool house. There's loads and loads by here, I know. This is kind of a cool house. Not quite the most luxurious one in the world, but we'll use this one as an example right now for a photo. There we go.
Another one.
Park it right by there. Oh, and look at the doors as well. Look at those doors. We'll go by here. Try and get as much of the house in there as possible if we
Another
can.
one.
Fingers crossed. Like that. There we go. Oh, no! Look at the photo. Someone drove past.
Another one.
Someone drove past at the worst possible time. Oh my god. How do I like cancel that? I'll just save the gallery. It wouldn't let me cancel it. I'm gonna save it anyway. I can't believe that just happened. Take the photo very, very quickly. There we go. That is so typical. I'll zoom in and take one more photo because it's such a cool looking car. There we go. And before it happens again,
Another one.
it almost happened. Oh, look at that. That is so cool though. There we go. Save that one. And we'll move on to our next vehicle then. Shout out by the way to
Another
Luke and Kyle for dropping likes on the stream. Thank you so much. Vehicle number 11, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's vehicle number 11 by now. We have...
Another
What
one.
we're going to choose. We have loads and loads to choose from, guys. Yes. I said we're going to go for the R8. Let's spawn in the R8. It's saved as R8 LMS.
Another
There we
one.
go. Right, so, of course we have the R8 in-game already, but it's a standard car. Very standard. And I've always said, ever since GTA 5 was first
Another
released,
one.
it's a very nice car. It's just a shame there aren't more customizations available for it. And that's why I'm showing off this car right by here. I showed this off on my channel about a year and a half, maybe 2 years
Another
ago,
one.
and you guys, or the people who were subscribed and watching then, maybe you guys watching right now may have remembered that video, but I had loads and loads of support for the vehicle at the time, and I wanted to show it off just
Another
again,
one.
in case you guys are new to GTA 5, or maybe you didn't see the video. But yeah, anyway, here it is. So, like I said, the R8, very cool, but there aren't many customizations
Another one.
for the vehicle in-game that we already have, and that's why I think Rockstar should add the new 2016 or 2017 model of the vehicle, and give us loads of
Another one.
customizations as well. This car right by here, this example, is slightly over the top. It's the race or track version of the R8, but still,
Another
very cool, very nice indeed. Let's go through some of the customizations available for it. So then, as stock, it looks pretty awesome anyway, but we can fit this spoiler right by here.
Another
Not really a
one.
huge fan of this one. We can go for the NF spoiler 2, or we can go for this huge track spoiler, or this one right by here. You know, we'll go for this one. So a little bit big,
Another
a bit
one.
over the top, but the car right now, it's obviously set up to be a track car, so we'll just choose that one anyway. Exhaust, we can fit this exhaust right by here, which just extends it slightly.
Another one.
We'll do that, why not? Roof, we can put a... Wait, what? A roof rack. I don't see what it's doing. It's actually making any changes right now. It's kind of a pointless option.
Another one.
Paints, right. We can change the paint job in a few moments. We're going to go through the liveries first of all, so we can find a livery suitable, or, you know, paint job suitable once we choose the livery.
Another one.
So let's go to stock first of all. So as stock, the car is spawned in this already awesome green, which, to be fair, looks pretty nice in itself. We can fit this G-Drive livery, or we can go for
Another
the Leopard livery. That's kind of nice. Oh, this one right by here. The R8 livery. That is very cool. I like that one. The Red Bull livery. We got the Total livery.
Another
The
one.
51 APR livery. The Hawk livery. The... I'm not going to try and pronounce that. That's some form of German. That's foreign. That's cool, though.
Another one.
I like that livery. The yellow and the green. Then we've got the iRacer. This Gran Turismo 4. I'm guessing the car itself is taken from Gran Turismo.
Another
Then we've
one.
got the livery number 12, which is the Bilstein. The AMD livery. Never buy an AMD, guys. And we have the anime livery.
Another one.
I'm sure loads of you guys are going to love that one. The Thermal Club. GMG livery. That's it. 15 liveries in total. Which ones
Another
are
one.
your favourites? I like the car stock, to be fair. But they're all pretty cool. I think my favourite, though, is this one right by here. This one or the Red Bull one. we're going to go with this one right by here. We're going to change the primary and secondary right now to the correct recording colors. Let's do that. Paints. We'll go for... Should we go for a red or a black? I think black would look pretty good for this one. So let's go for a black. Black. There we go. Maybe change the interior as well. See what we can do with the interior. There we go. Black. Black interior. There we go. Very, very nice. Very, very cool looking. You guys in the comment section right now choosing your favorite livery. Quite a few people actually agreeing with me, saying this one is the best one. I'm glad. I think it's very, very cool looking. Let's go to is there any racetracks? Any like suitable racetracks we can really do? I can't think of any right now.
Another one.
Out of my way, please. Sentinel, you're in my way. Oh, so cool looking though. And a donation just came in through the super chat from Johnny.
Another one.
Thank you so much, buddy. Money, 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 money. Oh, I love this song so much. Never gonna get old. It probably will after a couple days, but we can always mix it up. Guys, right now, hashtag Johnny in the chat. Shout out to that guy for donating. That's greatly appreciated. Spam that chat. Hashtag Johnny. Thank you, buddy.
Another one.
Let's drive down towards... Where should we go? Let's go down towards the beach. I haven't been down there in a bit. Let's go down towards the Vespucci beach right now and drive this thing. It seems very, very quick. Very... Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Like, words cannot describe how in love I am with this car right now. I can see you guys loving this as well in the chat. I'm glad you guys are loving this thing, because I think this thing is super, super awesome. Shout out to Waffles for subscribing. Got loads and loads of people invite me as well to multiplayer invites of multiplayer sessions. I'm live streaming right now in story mode. I can't do that. I have mods installed as well. I get banned if I try to even connect online. This car though, overall. Guys, right now, give me a simple yes or no. Do you want a new version of the R8 in game? Would you like to see a more customizable variant? If not, let me know why. I'm sure there are people who like or don't like the R8s, and that's fair enough. It's not for everyone, but I myself am a fan, and I think this one right here is very, very cool indeed. We're gonna weave in and out these different roads and these side streets. Get there as quickly as possible. Oh, I didn't mean to like drift around that corner then, or slide around it, but it did a pretty good job. Oh, that was so close. Almost crashed into the Huntley. We had a couple of near misses with the Huntley today, and a few crashes as well. Maybe the Huntley drivers in game are just very, very bad at driving.
Another one.
We could have gone down there. We'll go down here instead. Beep beep. Let's go to the right by here. Oh, take it slow. Take it slow. The brakes are very, very good on this car.
Another one.
Let's brake right now. Oh, maybe not. Let's try again. Look at that. Very, very good indeed. First person someone asked for. We're doing it right now. Oh, listen to that as well. The engine sounds good. Oh, it sounds very, very good. Because the engine obviously is inside the cab with us. The interior as well, very cool looking. Very, very nice indeed. I love the Audi RB LMS Ultra sunstrip we have as well.
Another one.
That car is so cool. It's like a snapmatic at this as well. We're on the beach right now, not the best location in the world, but we'll do it anyway. Snapmatic. Open up the phone. There we go. And take a photo of that. Oh my god. I can see loads of people in the chat right now saying how much they love this one. And we got a few requests as well coming in for vehicles you guys want to see right now. We are going to spawn in something else in a few moments. Someone just asked, how do I donate? You've got two options. The super chats, just click the $ below the chat. Or you can click the donate link in the description. It's the top link. Just click that and you'll be told how to do it. But there we go. Right then, guys. So, a vehicle which so many people have told me about earlier today on Twitter, because I asked you guys what you wanted to see in GTA 5, or previous live streams. One vehicle in particular, which I got loads and loads of requests for, is the Toyota Supra. And I know you guys want to see this in GTA 5, and I do think this year we're going to get the Toyota Supra in game. We've had the Skyline, we've had loads of classic cars, and this car right by here still hasn't been added, the Toyota Supra. And maybe you guys aren't really a huge fan of this one, maybe you guys are, but for those people that are, I know you guys want to see this in game, and that's why I'm showing it off right now in this video. 25, or this live stream, my bad. 25 real life cars we want in GTA 5.
Another one.
Yeah, perfect. I think a large percentage of the community would love to see this in game, and of course there could be so many customization options for this as well, if ever added. Right then, let's see what options we have in terms of customizations. Can we... Oh no, we can't fit anything. We can't fit anything because we replaced this car with the Repersonal DLC add-on. That's annoying, but it means we can change the paint jobs, not to worry. So what we'll do then is we'll change the paint color to What should we go for on this one? Grey is kind of boring. Maybe a red. Red's not too bad. Let's keep scrolling though. Donation came in from Erman. He said, hashtag I'm better than Johnny. Yeah. Guys, right now, hashtag Erman07 in the chat. Thank you, man. Big shout out to you for donating. That is appreciated. I'm going to keep on scrolling though and try and find a really nice paint colour for this. Oh, that garnet red there isn't too bad. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. It looks pretty nice in this car. Oh, what about a Fista pink? A Fista pink. Oh, an orange maybe. No, maybe an orange. Should try a dark green. No, not dark green. Lime green. That's too bright. Midnight blue. Oh, midnight blue. I kind of like midnight blue. What do you guys think about midnight blue? Yes or no? Someone said orange. Someone said spawn in the Batmobile. Yeah, that'd be so cool if we had the Batmobile installed. We'll go for a bright orange then. So you guys are telling me right now in the chat to go for. We'll change the window tints as well to black and start driving around.
Another one.
Someone said show us some drifts. I'm terrible at drifting, so I'm not going to try. But yes, this car, if ever added, would be perfect for that. I've gone the wrong way. How have I managed that?
Another one.
You can see this thing already. It wants to just like stick the back end down. Let's try right now. Very, 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 very quickly. Look at that. It wants to so much, just like drift. There we go. Another donation from Tiny. I'm not going to read out the rest of that. Can you please do a Mustang next because I have to leave soon? Okay, buddy. I will try and spawn in the Mustang next. But shout out to you guys. Hashtag Tiny now in the chat for donating. Ooh, sorry, guys. Okay, we're going to try and spawn in the Mustang next then because I'm pretty sure I have it installed. I did have it installed. I just can't find it on my list of 25 vehicles and vehicle names. Obviously, I can't remember all vehicles off the top of my head and their specific names in the game files, but I'm pretty sure I have it saved. That's Mustang, which didn't work before. Let's cut across by here now. Let's cut across to the airport's car park parking lot. And we'll try and spawn in the Mustang if we can find it on my list of vehicles. Someone said, look at the camber. Yeah, this vehicle has a crazy amount of camber, to be fair. But yeah, if this car was ever added, of course there should be an option for that. So you guys are going to love that suggestion. Alright then guys, we're going to move on to our next vehicle then. The Mustang, if I can find it. Spawn in. Now of course, yes, we already have a Mustang in the game. It's the Dominator, but it's an old 2017 model. We of course want to see a new 2016 version. And, or the 2016 version. Obviously, there isn't a 2017 model as far as I'm aware of. And let me try and find it right now. What have I got it saved as? Let me just like look down my list. Maybe I didn't. That'd be embarrassing. There it is. Mustang B Kit. It's the 2015 model. B Kit. Where is it?
Another
Wait,
one.
what? Did I not spawn it in? Mustang B Kit. It's not there. Where is it? Where? Mustang. Am I spelling it wrong? Mustang B Kit. Okay, let's try a few different variants just in case I spelled. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now why nothing is. Let's try something else. Let's try just Turismo. Okay, nothing is spawning in at all. I'm really confused what's going on right now. Have I done something wrong? Maybe my game's broken. Turismo. Guys, I'm confused. No vehicles are spawning in.
Another one.
Let me try and remove all props in the game. Maybe there's like too many props. I have no idea. Let's go to manage entity removal and we'll remove everything in the game. All objects, all pedestrians, just everything. Remove everything. Right. Let's try again then. Go to vehicle options, vehicle spawner, input model, Mustang B Kit. It's still not spawning. What's going on? Okay, let's go to object spooner and see if we can spawn it in. Oh, the game crashed. I have no idea why, but the game crashed, guys. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're going to have to reload GTA 5 then. And whilst we're doing so, we're going to do a few shoutouts to those people right now still watching. Guys, drop a like on the stream right now. Whilst we're reloading the game back up, it'll take us around about 30 seconds or so. And just comment in the chat so I can see your name and I will give you guys a shoutout. So here we go then. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to That One Drifter. Shout out to Payne. Shout out to Gogeta. I think I say your name. Shout out to G-Hacked. Shout out to Jamsy Boy. Shout out to Smitty. Shout out to Turkey Boy. Shout out to Yeah Boy. Lots of boys, here's a gay. Shout out to NJ Vlogs. Shout out to Yo Bunny. Shout out to Blake. Shout out to Olaf. Shout out to Avid. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Hayden. Shout out to Coolup. Shout out to Gihacht. And shout out to Nikitas as well. Someone said, spawn in the Nissan GTR. We've already spawned that in already. Just go back in the live stream. You should be able to do that. So just scroll back and you can see it. Someone said spawn in the Hellcat. We've already done that as well. Again, just like scroll back in the live stream. You'll be able to see that. Well, yes, we're getting a rip in the chat right now. Massive rip in the chat is trending. Don't worry, guys. We're back in now. Fingers crossed, all goes well. We've changed the time of day right now, so it's not nighttime, pitch black. Let's go for, what do you reckon, midday? There we go. Close enough. Right, fingers crossed then. I don't really know what happened then, but for some reason the game completely crashed when we tried to spawn in the Mustang. Apparently, it's an invalid model. What's going on right here? Maybe we must. Have I done something wrong? Maybe 2000. Guys, I have no idea why it's not working. Maybe kit B? Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Unfortunately, guys, I can't spawn in the Mustang, but just imagine it's here right now in front of me. Yes, we want to see a new version of the Mustang in game, and we want to have loads of customization options available for it. There we go. Right then, moving on to vehicle then, number, I'm going to say 15 or 16 now. I'm actually lost. I have no idea how many we spawned in. We're going to spawn in a Renault this time. I know Renaults aren't massively popular, but this one's pretty awesome, so it saved us. Here we go. It's the Sports RS, the Renault Sports RS. And this thing right here is supposed to be a supercar. Looks very, very similar to the Audi R8 we just had a few moments ago. Like, there's so many different features on this thing which look fairly similar. The front of it, for example, I think that like the design is kind of similar in a way, but still very, very cool in my opinion, and that's why I've got this vehicle right here. And look how fast the thing is as well. Do you guys like this car? I know we have loads of vehicles like this in the game already, but you can never have too many. You can never have too many, and this thing is super awesome. We don't have many Renaults in the game either, so yes, Rockstar, if you're watching right now, add something else in the game. Oh, look at the brakes as well. Look at the brake lights. Look at the brake lights. Those are cool. I don't know any customizations for this car, though. There might be. I haven't really looked. But it's already highly customized with the spoiler, with the roof vents, the front hood, the splitter, the bumper, and all these different things. Overall, very, very nice. Very, very cool indeed. And I can see you guys in the chat saying, yes, it looks awesome. Good, good, good. I'm glad you guys like it. Someone said that Renaults are shit. Yes, I know in real life they aren't the best of vehicles. But there we go. Overall, I like this car. I think it's kind of cool, whether you guys like it or not. That's why I'm showing it off right now in the live stream. No. What do you guys think this car would cost in game if Rockstar ever made it available? I'm going to say around about $1 million, maybe $1,200,000 or so. Right about there. I think it would be fairly fast, just not like too fast. It seems very quick, very responsive right now. Very, very responsive. Look at that, the handling is incredibly good. Oops.
Well, I'll be fucked.
Look at that, it's incredible how good this thing just seems in game. Obviously it's a mod, but still very, very good. Let's drive down here. I've not been down this road for quite some time. Run this person over. Dog runs off. Doesn't even try to fight the person who just killed their owner. Shout out to the 2 strikers for subscribing. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Another one.
Alright then guys, we're going to pull over right now and move on to our next vehicle. We're taking quite some time actually to go through these vehicles. I was hoping to bring this live stream down to about, I don't know, 2 hours or so. We're being already an hour and a half, and so we have loads of vehicles to go through. Right then, okay then, moving on to our next vehicle. This is a muscle car, if I'm not mistaken. The Chevrolet Corvette C7R, which, yes, is already in the game. But, as I've said before in a previous live stream, this car in particular isn't fully utilized in game right now. Here it is. The one in game... What the hell? It sounds like a tractor when you start it up.
Another one.
But yes, the vehicle in game right now, there aren't really a huge number of customizations available for it. It is highly customizable, oh my god. But it's not as customizable as it could possibly be, and I think there could be a Benny's version for it on the way, and that's why I'm showing off this car right by here. We can fit a GT wing, a race wing, or we can go for the another race wing. Let's go for the GT wing on this one. Has the livery on it. Exhaust, we can put chrome tips on. Can't even see what the exhaust is right now, but there we go. We fitted a... Oh, there it is, it's on the side.
Another one.
We'll go for chrome tip exhaust. Side pipe exhaust on the CVT. Sounds very good, this car. I can hear it right now. Just like, it must have like a V8 in it. A V8 or a V10.
Another one.
Sounds awesome. We can't see the engine in the back, or oh, it's a front engine car, right? Or is it rear engine? I don't even know. I think it's front engines. Paints. We'll go to paints in a few moments. Let's try and change the livery first of all. Let's go for... Oh, right. So one, that's obviously no livery at all. Livery number 2 is Johnny Walker. Livery number 3 is Salamander. TNT has number 4. That's kind of cool. Then we got the GoPro livery. The HKS. Which one is your favorite, guys? Comment right now. Which number? Just comment the number as we're going through it. The Triton one. We've got the Computer. That's pretty cool. We got the just Chevrolet Corvette livery, and that's it. I think we're gonna go for the stock look though, but there are some really nice options available for this car. Let's go and change the color of this one as well. We're gonna go for a white, I think. Let's try a white right now. Should we go for an ice white or a frost white? Let's go for a frost white. I always go for ice white. Let's mix things up. We'll change the window tints as well. I don't think there's any secondary color on this car. Various window tints. I've gone past it, haven't I? There it is. Go for black window tints. And what else have we got to do to this car? Any other customizations? Oh, look at that right now. The front of the car kind of looks, I don't know, kind of looks dull. Now that we have white on. Maybe it needs a livery. Maybe it needs a livery. We're going to leave it like that for now. We won't spend too much time messing around with it. Oh, listen to that engine. Listen to that. That sounds very cool. And it's fast as well. It feels very, very quick. Very cool car though, guys. And again, I do think we need a new version of the C7R that we have in game. We need a new version. Maybe a modern day version or a more customizable variant. A bit like this one right by here. Which looks and sounds amazing. Someone said they agree. They like this car. Oh, we just drove past one in fact. There it is. The Corvette. Let's go back there right now so I can show you guys the difference between them. Quick, quick, quick before it despawns. There they are, there they are. Look at that, see? Similar but not quite the same. Similar but not quite the same. Don't get me wrong, the Corvette in game is very... Oh, my bad. I just crashed into the car. Trying to avoid the other one. Like, it looks cool, but I just think there's more potential for it. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Right, we're going to make our way then down to... Where should we go to right now? Let's go down to the custom shop at the airport. I haven't been down there in a bit. We'll go and check that out. Someone said, show us the i8. We've already shown off the i8. Just go back in the live stream to go and see that. But later on, at the end of the live stream, I'm going to spawn in all 25 cars, put them all side by side, so you guys can choose your favorites. Do not worry. I will make sure I do that. This car, though, overall, very, very cool looking. Very, very cool. We've got Tyler in the chat who dropped a like. Thank you so much. We've got Tesso as well who dropped a like. And we've got Mark as well. Thank you so much, guys. If you want to get a shout out as well, drop a like in the stream, comment hashtag liked. I will give you guys a shout out in return. Oh, sounds awesome. Hopefully you guys can hear the game volume. Otherwise I'm just like saying things and you can't actually hear it. That would be awkward. That would be very, very embarrassing. Someone just sent me a few DMs on Twitter. I'm not too sure who. I can't see what they say right now, but I can see my phone is going crazy right now. I'll see that in a few moments. Hopefully it's not because something's going on. Like the live stream's down or something, I'm just talking to myself. The live stream chat is going though, so I should be okay. Right then, we're going to spawn in our next vehicle right now. We are on vehicle numbers 16 or 17, somewhere around about there. We're going to spawn in another Mercedes, I think. I think we're going to go for another Mercedes. If I have it actually saved right, we'll see. There we go. Let's pull over now in the CR7 or C7R, whatever it is. So up next is the AMG GTR. I think that's what it's known as. Mercedes AMG GTR. Hopefully I've got that right. AMG GTR. There it is. Yep. Mercedes AMG GTR. And straight away, the paint color on this thing looks incredible. Again, I've seen a few of these in real life. I know someone that owns one. And wow. Look at this thing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely insane. Let's go for a drive around then. Do you guys like this car? Yes or no? Let me know right now in the chat. We're going to take a left by here.
Another one.
And this paint job looks very good on this car as well. Very, very cool indeed. I know in game, obviously Mercedes is known as Benefactor, but we don't really have anything too similar to this. I guess the only things we have in game are the shafter, which we're actually behind right now. And that, of course, is based upon the Mercedes C-Class or E-Class, something like that.
Another one.
We have nothing too similar to this one in game. Apart from the Serrano, which I guess is probably the closest thing. But apart from that, no, nothing too close to it. The Toronto, though, is a very cool car, very underrated in my opinion, but not many customizations for it, and that's why something like this might come into play with a few options. Spoilers, bumpers, diffusers, splitters. You guys get the point. You guys get the point. Loads of customization options could potentially be available for this one. Shout out by the way to Mystic. Shout out as well to Mike, and shout out to Extras, all for dropping likes. Thank you guys, that is greatly appreciated. Let's make our way down to the hood right now. Let's go to Grove Street and show off my green car. Obviously there's purple cars down here. We're going to show off the green one though. Beep, 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 beep. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. There we go. What up, guys? What up, what up, what up? Haven't been down here in a while as well. It's going to be a really cool location actually to take a Statomatic. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's leave. They're shooting me right now. They're shooting me right now. I was going to try to take a Statomatic in that location, but obviously they don't want me to. Get out the hood, they said. Let's go. Down to the police station.
Another one.
Oh. This car handles pretty well as well. Oh. I haven't been down here for a bit. Let's do that right now. Take a right. Or take a left by here. Over to the statue. Over to the statue that's in the sort of like area by here. There it is. Oops, my bad, buddy. Just ran him over. It's going to be quite a cool location as well to take a Statomatic. In fact, let's take a Statomatic from here right now. Let's get a gun out because this guy's trying to like have a fight with me. Go away. Go away. Until you got enough money to afford one of these. Don't even try and tell me you want to try and fight me. There we go. Snapmatic time. Let's get one of the statue in the background if we can.
Another one.
Like that. There we go. Very cool car indeed. We've got Welsh Dragon Rule in the chat. Hello. We've got Schmitty as well. And we've also got Nathaniel. Hello guys. Right, save that to my gallery. And up next, a request made by someone in the chat. I want to see a new Koenigsegg.
Another one.
Hopefully I said that right. Koenigsegg. I do have one saved. I have one added and ready to show you guys. The 2016 Koenigsegg Regera. Is that right? Have I said that right? Koenigsegg Regera. I'm pretty sure that's right. I love the Koenigsegg in real life. Of course, in GTA 5, we have the Entity XF, which has always been a very cool car. And for a long time, it's been one of my favorite vehicles in game. Still is one of my favorite vehicles. But as I've always said over the past, well, few years in fact, since it was ever first released, there's not many customizations for that car, and there needs to be more customizations. I know it, with pretty much every car I've talked about in this live stream, I said there need to be more customizations, but definitely the Entity in game needs more. This guy right by here, of course, is the new version of it. There are a few Koenigsegg's in real life, obviously, a few models. This isn't quite my favorite, but it's one which you guys requested on previous live streams, and that's why we're showing it off right now. Let's see what customizations we have for this thing before we continue on. I don't see anything too crazy. Maybe an extra. Oh, we've got liveries as well for this car. Some liveries. Alright, so let's go through the liveries first of all. So it's red right now. Red looks pretty good. We can go for like a black spoiler. Then red again, which it adds a like stripe or whatever on the hood. That's kind of nice. The Martini livery, that's pretty awesome as well. We can go for this paint job we just had, and that's it. We're gonna go for the stripe by there. Let's go for that one. We're gonna change the paint job to a classic red to remove the like pearlescent on that black. Let's go for a there we go, a Torito or a Formula Red. Yeah, so what do you guys think about the Koenigsegg then? The Koenigsegg Regina or Regera? Is that right? I hope so. A donation just came in from Daniel through Super Chat. Hello. Thank you for donating, that was greatly appreciated. Guys, right now, hashtag Daniel in the chat for donating. Look at that spoiler as well in this car. Look at that spoiler. Oh my god. Not massive, but very, very cool. Let's go into first person as well. Oh my god, look at first person. Look, this like it's like driving a rocket ship right now. It looks so awesome. I love it. I love it so much. Everything about this car is cool. Let's leave the city right now and drive up towards Sandy Shores and show this thing off because this is awesome. Someone said their favorite livery was the Martini. Please select it. Well, I could have. It was an option, but I'm going to leave this one on because I prefer it without the livery. Overall, though, very, very cool car. Someone says, show us first person. I did that a few moments ago, but I'll go again in a few minutes. Don't worry. And someone said, how many cars have you showed off so far? I think I've showed off around about 18, 19 cars. We have a few left to go through. But But at the end of the live stream, I'll spawn in all of them. Do not worry, and put them all side by side so you guys can see them. This car, though, very, very cool. If Rockstar added this into the game, I think Rockstar would charge around about $1 million, maybe $1.5 million. Somewhere around about there. 1.5 seems like a pretty good price. It looks cool. Looks very, very modern as well. Very futuristic. I like it a lot. Look at that. Let's go to first person again because, oh, it's so cool. So cool. I love the dashboard. Although, apparently we're traveling at 0 miles an hour. The speedo's going round, but the electronic read-up isn't actually displaying anything. Another donation from Ben Dover again.
Can I get a pineapple pizza that has pineapple that has gone off, please?
Another one.
Hello, donation from Ben Dover who said, can I have a pineapple pizza with gone off pineapple? Guys, right now, hashtag Ben Dover in the chat. I love the name as well. Guys, spam hashtag Ben Dover. Did that right now. Shout out to Ben Dover for that donation. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you, buddy.
Another one.
And we're going to make our way then down to Sandy Shores Airfield. And by the way, just got to point out, pineapple doesn't go on pizza.
Another one.
I love pineapple on pizza. I'm a huge Hawaiian pizza fan, so I can't really talk, but I'm sure there are plenty of people that will say that it's not good. Ooh,
Another one.
it's got a livery on it. I've never seen this before. This actually has a paint job on it. What does it say? I've never seen that
Another one.
before. Oh my god. Maybe I'm just like a bit of a noob to story mode. Who knows? Anyway, so that was the Koenigsegg then. Let's move on to the next vehicle up next. We're going to show off my favourite car in real life. We are going to show off my favourite car in real life. This being the Ford Raptor F-150 or the Ford F-150 Raptor 2017 model. This thing is absolutely crazy. I've shown it off in a previous video and I love this thing so much. So let's spawn it in. Raptor 2017. Fingers crossed this works. Where is it? Why is it not spawned in? No! It won't spawn in! I think we've broken the game. Unfortunately, guys, the Raptor 2017 is invisible. Oh no! I was looking forward to showing this off. It's my favourite car in real life. My favourite pickup truck in real life. Oh my god. That is so annoying. So, the Tesla didn't work, the Mustang didn't work, and the Ford Raptor didn't work. That's 3. So we're only showing off 22 vehicles in this live stream. I'm sorry, guys. Moving on, though, to the next vehicle, then. I drove all the way here just to show it off. I had it, like, planned. And it hasn't worked. Not to worry, though. I have some other vehicles to show you guys. We're going to move on to the Renault M next. Here it is, the Renault M, which is obviously a track or a sports version of the Renault Megane in real life. And this thing, look at this thing right now. Look at the rear diffuser in this thing. The rear diffuser is huge. Look at the fenders, look at the front of this thing. Just look at the car in general. This thing is crazy. So many awesome customizations on it. And I would love to see this in GTA 5. Okay, another donation from Nicky Benz this time, who said, okay, the super chat's not going to read it out, or the donation bot's not going to read it out. They said, next person to donate gets a night with Nicky Benz. Come get some bitches, or whatever. Guys, shout out to Nicky Benz. Hashtag Nicky Benz in the chat. We've done it 666. Thanks for that. I'm pretty sure Nicky Benz is a porn star. But there we go. Someone asked in the chat, how do I donate? It's very simple. You can either click the super chat button below the chat, or you can press the donate link in the description. Either one will come up on the stream. You can say anything you want as well. And there we go. But yeah, shout out to Nicky Benz for donating. Thank you so much. Let's drive up towards Raton Canyon. I feel this car would be very good off-road. It's not really an off-road car, it's more of a track car, but still. It looks awesome, so we're going to do it anyway. Why not? Someone said yes, they'd love to see this car in GTA 5. I totally agree. We've got Andy as well in the chat, who dropped a like. Thank you, buddy. And we got Carl as well. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the likes. Right, we're going to take a left by here right now. I've been through this valley now quite a few times in past live streams, but still, very nice locations. We're going to do it anyway. Shout out to, how do you even say that? Dovidus? I think that's how you say it. For subscribing. Welcome. Hello to all new subscribers. If you're a brand new person here on my channel, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you smack that subscribe button. And of course, your name should come up on the screen. If it doesn't, just let me know in the chat right now if you subscribed, and I will give you guys a shout out. There we go. We've got Murley as well. welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
Another one.
We've got Kieran as well, who dropped a like on the stream, and Daniel as well. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Let's try and do this jump right by here. Let's do it. Let's do the jump. Oh, slow-mo as well. Look at that car. It's so good looking. Some of the vehicles in this live stream I'm showing off, guys, are just insane. So much potential for these vehicles, especially for GTA 5. So yes, Rockstar, if you're watching this, who knows? They might, at some point, we might get one of these. Another donation from Anthony Joshua.
Trust me, I'll take care of him.
Another one.
There we go. Anthony Joshua, famous boxer, apparently donated. Yeah, so guys, hashtag Anthony Joshua in the chat right now. Thank you for that donation. That is greatly appreciated as well. Oops. My bad. My bad. Run over a couple of guys. We're going to make our way right now to the road, and we'll spawn in our next vehicle. We're getting close now to the final few vehicles. And then, obviously, at the end of the live stream, we'll spawn in all 25 or all 22, because 3 haven't actually worked. We'll try and spawn in as many of them as possible, side by side, so you guys can then choose your favorites. I've got a feeling I know which ones you guys are going to love the most, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Up next is going to be another Ferrari. The previous Ferrari we tried to spawn in didn't work, but fingers crossed this next one will. It's going to be the Ferrari Enzo, but a special customized variant of it. One which I think you guys are going to love as well. Here we are. We are on the road. So the next car is the Ferrari Enzo with the Gambola MIG-1 or -U1, my bad, tuning. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Customizations on it. So, menu customs, vehicle spawner first of all, and spawn in the MIG. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. That looks like a standard Enzo right now, but we have to apply the customizations to it, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I've gotten that right. So let's go to menu customs, spoiler. Apparently it's not a spoiler, it's a chrome tip exhaust, which isn't doing anything right now. Okay, never mind. Fenders. Oh, there we go. Fenders. That applies the entire body kit to the car. This is the vehicle I was referring to, guys. Look at that right there. Look at this thing. It is insane. Oh my god, so cool. I love the Ferrari Enzo, and this body kit right by here is even better. Let's change this thing to, let's go for a red. Ferrari is well known for its red paint jobs. Let's go for a Torino red. Actually, no, let's go for a Formula red. Slightly darker. Hopefully we can remove that license plate in the window. Let's go to extras to see if we can do that. No, we can't. Change the plates. Let's go for my name again, Sam. There we go. And let's drive on. Look at this thing right here. So wide as well. Oh my god, I'm like falling in love with all these cars, guys. Falling in love with every single one of them. Do you guys like this? Let me know right now. Leave a comment. Do you guys like the Ferrari Enzo with this awesome body kit on it? Let me know right now in the chat. The Ferrari Enzo, of course, released in 2002, if I'm not mistaken. But this body kit is fairly new, I think. It's awesome, though. Look at the spoiler. Look at everything on it. The fenders. Different vents as well. Front bumper. The rear diffuser. I just love it all. It looks so cool. And that roof scoop. That roof scoop like, acts as a line going down the car as well. Genuinely one of my favourite cars we're showing off right now in this live stream. We're going to drive towards Palito Bay. And it's found a nice location as well. We can take a snapmatic of this. Maybe outside. Maybe outside of this like pub. There's like a little hotel lodge thing down here. I know it's not really the location to be at right now with your Ferrari Enzo, but still. We're here. We're going to do it. Or maybe by here instead. Maybe there's like parking lot. I don't know, but we'll try outside here first. Not really the typical location you'd see one of these cars, but still. We're here, we're going to give it a try. Everyone in the chat right now is saying they love this thing. DY said, love that car. Easily 2.4 million if it's available online. I agree. They could definitely charge a lot of money if they wanted to add this into GTA 5. And I do think this year we'll see things like this in the game. A lot more, well, obviously new cars and a lot more classic cars as well. I do think things like this is definitely a classic car. Or, you know, get in there now. You know, it's not quite that, you know, old enough to really be a classic car, but it's certainly an all-time classic, or all-time great. It'll always be good, you know, if that makes sense. All right then, guys, we're going to move on to our next vehicle straight away. We're going to rush through these. We're going to get a few left to go through. So next we have the Gallardo, the Lamborghini Gallardo. Now, yes, we already have the Gallardo in game. It's the Vaca, but it's not the Gallardo which we all love. This is one of my favorite cars again in real life, the Gallardo. It's saved as the Fusillade, apparently. Fusillade in game.
Another one.
There we go. Here it is. Oh my god. Now, I've seen loads of these in real life, and honestly, guys, it's one of my favorite Lamborghinis. Another nation from here. I'm gonna say his name right, aren't I? Habiro. I said that right? I hope so. He said, "Spawn the Pagani, Hyundai." Is that right? Or the Aventador to make my dick rise. We don't actually have either of those vehicles. Sorry, buddy, but I'm sorry I got your name wrong as well. Guys, right now, hashtag his name in the chat. The donation straight away came in from Jacob again. He said, "Okay, I am back. What did I miss?" Buddy, you missed so much. You missed so much. Don't worry, though, because this will be going up as a video afterwards, so you guys can go and check this out anytime you want. Thank you for that donation. Guys, hashtag Jacob as well in the chat. Thank you for that. What are you guys thinking right now, though, of the Gallardo? I love this thing. Like I said, I know we have the Vacarin game, which is, you know, partially based upon this, but this version right by here is even better. And sure, we have loads and loads of Lamborghinis in game already, loads of Bugattis, but this one right here is just awesome. I love the rear of this car. I love the lights. I love the vents at the back. I love the engine as well. You can see the engine just sticking out. It's just overall very, very nice. Go to first person as well, so we can see the interior and the cab. Look at that. Oh, just guys, right now I'm like so amazed, just in love with all these cars. I love every single one we're showing off in this live stream. I'm just having like I don't know, I'm like a fanboy, a huge fanboy for every single car we have right here. And one day, if I'm like a multi-billionaire, who knows? I'll buy myself a warehouse just to buy all these cars. One guy in the chat actually said it's trash. Get out of here, man. Get out of here right now. I love this thing. Don't say it's trash. We are 125 likes away, guys, from smashing 1,500 likes. If you haven't dropped a like, please do so right now. Comment hashtag liked in the chat as well, and I will give you a shout out. Oh, that was close. Almost crashed into that truck. Going through the tunnel right now. The car itself has the Fusillade engine sound because we replaced the car with the Fusillade, so apologies on that one. But it would have a really awesome V10 or a V12 engine sound if it was obviously in game. We're going to pull over by here, though, and move on to our next vehicle. We haven't got many left right now. We've got, what's next? What have I not spawned in next? Or left? Oh, the Jaguar. Yes. A vehicle which someone suggested earlier today on Twitter. The Jaguar Project 7. This thing right here is another very cool looking vehicle. It saved as P7 in the game files. Here it is. The P7. I love Jaguars. Like, there's some really, really pretty and just insane looking Jaguars in real life, and this is definitely one of them. Not so sure about the back though, but the front. Like, I love the F-Type in real life, and it has the similar sort of front on the front. Yeah, a similar front to the front, yeah. Not so sure about the back, especially that sort of like, whatever it is, the thing behind the driver's seat, but still, overall, I love this car. So, let's see what customizations we have. Can we put anything on it? Yes, we can. We can put a wing, bigger wing, we can go for the F-Type wing, the coupe wing, or the stock like ducktail. We're going to go for the number one, I think. Number one or number two. Let's go for number one. Custom front bumper, we can do that. Let's see what we got. So we have like a black bumper on there right now. Is it black or carbon? I think it's black. We can put a colour one, secondary colour, or we can go for the carbon street. Why not? Let's do that. Let's go crazy. Round to the back. We can change that to, oh, that's actually really nice. Look at that. The primary rear bumper, secondary colour, or we can go for the, diffuser. Let's go for the diffuser version. It's kind of a shame we couldn't have a coloured bumper without diffuser as well. That would be even better. Skirts, let's put the carbon skirts on. Not really a huge difference. We put the chrome exhaust on, but it's not really made much difference. We can change the grille as well. Oh, look at that. For like a bigger diamond grille, hexagonal, the F-Type grille. Well, that's kind of cool as well. Or we can go for this chrome one. Let's go for the hexagonal one. Hood, we can put a carbon hood on. Not really a huge fan of that. We'll leave it on stock. And that's pretty much it then in terms of the custom upgrades by the looks of things. Let's change the paint job then. What colour would look good on this car, guys? To be fair, silver looks pretty good. Let's just change that secondary colour. Let's just change that one right there. Let's go for a silver. There we go. That's not too bad. Any other customizations I haven't done? If I missed anything? But extras. What does that do? Doesn't the extras actually just anything? There we go then. Let's go and drive though and move on. Let's show this thing right now. What do you guys think about this car? Do you guys like this? Someone said it's taken from Forza Horizon 3. That's news to me. I've not actually played for Forza, but there we go. Very cool car.
Another one.
We got a few suggestions coming in right now. Various different cars people like to see in the game. I actually think I've spawned in most of them right now. I think I've actually spawned in every single car, which we have. I thought I had a couple left, but maybe not. What we're going to do is make our way, actually, to Sandy Shores Airfield right now. We're going to spawn in all 20 cars, or 22, I think it is. All 22, which are working. 3 aren't working, unfortunately, so we can't show off all the cars I wanted to show off, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah, we've certainly shown off a fair amount. There might be one or two I've actually forgotten I've missed. We'll spawn them in now in a few moments at the Sandy Shores Airport, so you guys can see those. We'll be there in a few minutes. Whilst we're driving there, we'll do a few shoutouts as well to the guys dropping likes on the stream right now. We've got Palace Player, for example. Shout out to you, Cranner as well. We've also got Tanko, and we've got Jamsy Boy as well. Shout out to Joseph for dropping a like, and we've also got Smithy Vlogs as well. Guys, thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated. We are less than 80 likes away right now from 1,500 likes. So if you guys haven't dropped a like, please do so right now. It's your chance to get a shout out before we wrap things up and obviously end the stream. Let's take a left by here. Let's go down to Sandy Shores Airfield, and we're going to spawn in all 20 vehicles, or 20-ish vehicles, so you guys can see all the ones we've shown off in this live stream. Well, we have the a plane spawning by there. Hello. Donation just came in from Habiro again. He said,
Another one.
I've never seen a person having such a hard time saying Habiro. I know, man. I've absolutely like demolished your name. I'm sorry, man. Basically, I've been streaming now for 2 hours, and I won't lie, I didn't have a huge amount of sleep, so I'm like kind of like, I don't know, out of it a bit. But thank you, man. Appreciate it for the donation, guys. Right now, hashtag Habiro in the chat. And one more time, apologies for saying your name wrong. So then let's move on to spawning in all the vehicles then that we've shown off in this live stream. So we have the Jaguar right by there. We'll start from the top of my list. We've got the aerial Nomad, which was the second vehicle we showed off.
Another one.
Let's go to Object Spooner instead and spawn in the vehicle. So it's saved as Nomad. There we go. And this one's coming in green, unfortunately. Not quite the color I wanted it to be in. Oh, no, I've despawned the Jaguar. That's so typical. I'll spawn it back in now in a few moments. Up next is the Sports RS, which apparently doesn't exist. I spawned it in already. Wait, it's a Sport RS, not Sports RS. There it is. That's cool. Oh, it's coming with this livery as well. A donation just came in from Welsh Dragon. He said,
can I get a double bend over, chips and a radioactive pineapple?
Wait, what? Can I get a double bend over, chips, and a radioactive pineapple? Guys, hashtag Welsh Dragon right now in the chat. Thank you for that donation. That is greatly appreciated. And yes, you can have a bend over, a chips, and a radioactive pineapple. Right then, guys. Moving on then to the next vehicle. We have the Fusillade to spawn in next, which is saved, or is the Gallardo Fusillade. There it is. Oh, I love this car so much. Just gonna put it out there. Up next is the Tesla Model S, which didn't actually work, so we can't spawn that one in. The LaFerrari, or the LA Ferrari, however you want to say it. That's up next to spawn in. There it is. Looks so small now in comparison to some of these cars. It's a shame they're not spawning in like some decent colours. We got like a black and green, black and yellow, black. They're all spawning in black. Then we've got the Chevy. No, it's not the Camaro. The Camaro next, yeah. The Chevy Camaro next, yeah. And it's saved as, there we go, the ZL1. Oh, that's a really cool car as well. I want to change that to yellow right now. I have that sort of like urge to do it. Maybe in a few moments we'll change the colours so we have them according to what they should be or would look good. Tailgater is next, and it's the Subaru Impreza STI. They're all black. They're all like a really dark colours. That just came through the super chat from Salted. He said, we need the 1970 Chevrolet SS. Yes, that's a really cool car. I was going to install it, but I wanted to try and limit it to 25 cars. But 3 haven't worked, so I did have space for it, as it turned out. But yeah, a really cool suggestion, and thank you, Salted, for that donation. Guys, right now, hashtag Salted in the chat. Big shout out to you, buddy.
We need a 1970 Chevelle SS.
Then the next vehicle is the BMW i8. I've just spelt it I1. What am I doing? i8. That's also spawned in as grey and black. What's going on right now? All these cars are like the same colour. But yes, the BMW i8, highly requested by you guys over the past few months. So there we go. That's it right there. Next up is the Volkswagen Touareg, the R50 model, it's also spawned in black. This is annoying me now. If the next car is in black, I'm done. I am done.
Another one.
To be fair, the odds are against us right now. Yeah, oh, it's coming grey. That's close enough to black. I don't know what's going on. Oh well, guys, if you like black and grey cars, well, this live stream's for you. Let's spawn in the next car, the Apollo S, the Gunput Apollo S. Here it is. Oh, it's coming in a different colour because it has a livery on it right now. Of course, it's the car on the thumbnail. Very cool indeed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got about 20 or so in total to spawn in. So we've got about 12, I think. 12 more to spawn in, which are working at least. Up next is the Audi R8 LMS. Audi R8 LMS. There we go. It's black and red. It's close enough to black. Well, this car does have black in it as well, doesn't it? This game's like giving up. It wants to spawn in these black cars for some reason. We've got the C7R next. Oh, wait, maybe it's the C7R. Why is it not working? There it is. Maybe I've typed it wrong first time round. The Chevy Corvette C7R. Look at that. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. I love these cars so far, guys. Kind of a shame they're all in the wrong colour. I wanted to be like nice and in the same colour. Sorry, I wanted them all to be like nice and shiny and colourful for you when I'm spawning them in. But there we go. The Ford Raptor 2017 didn't work, but the Mercedes-AMG A45 did. So let's spawn that one in, and it's spawning green at last. A different colour. It's got a black roof though. This game is trolling me for sure. Of course, guys, whilst I'm doing this, let me know in the chat which ones are your favourites so far. Up next is the Toyota Supra. Oh, my bad. I wasn't on the input model name. The Toyota Supra, there it is. It's coming grey again. Place that one by there. Shout out by the way to Monster for subscribing. Up next then is the AMG GTR, which of course is also a Mercedes. So we'll place that one alongside there. Also in green. Running out of space by here. So start placing them behind it maybe. Then we've got the, what's up next? The 2016 Dodge Charger, saved as 16 Charger. There we go, and that's in grey. Oh my god, grey with black stripes. Maybe this game has got black as like a default or a preset. I'm not really too sure what's going on right now. It is annoying me. Up next then is the TRM V3, which I've already forgotten what car it was. Turismo R. Wait, it's a Ferrari, isn't it? It was the Ferrari we spawned in. The Ferrari 88. No, Ferrari 488. Wait. Whenever we pick it up, it has wheels. But when I let go, there's no wheels. This is the car we spawned in earlier on, and it didn't have any wheels, so we couldn't drive it around.
Another one.
It has wheels now, but since I let go, wheels are gone, and we can't drive it. I have no idea how, but there we go. That's really annoying. Moving on to the next vehicle, then. This is a Koenigsegg Regera. I think that's how you say it. Regera. You guys let this one earlier on when I spawned it in at first. Here it is. Oh, it's got the Martini livery on it as well. Someone asked for the Martini livery. Well, there we go. There it is. We have the Defender 90 to spawn in next. The Land Rover Defender 90. One of my favourite cars in real life. I had two of these. I talked about this earlier on. I've had two of these as my own personal cars in real life. Then we've got the Renault M next. Renault
M.
There we go. No, I spelled it wrong, I think. Renault. Oh, there we go. That's what I did. I'll put the U before the A. Renault M. It's coming yellow. Finally. Cars in different colours. And the final car, which despawned earlier on. The Jaguar P7. Or Jaguar Project 7. There we go. Here it is. Spawned in grey again. So there we go then, guys. Those are all the cars which are working. There's a couple that didn't work, unfortunately. But there we go. So we've got the... Let's go into normal mode right now. Let's back out of this menu. So we have the Ariel by here, the Ariel Nomad. Then we've got the Renault Sport RS, the Lamborghini Gallardo, which is glitching out slightly right now. We've got the Ferrari LaFerrari. We've got the Chevy Camaro ZL1, the Subaru Apriza STI, the BMW i8, the Volkswagen Touareg, the Ferrari Enzo, which did have the body kit on it. Let me just go ahead and spawn the body kit in for those people who haven't seen it already. Right click on the car, put the body kit on, because it looks so much better with it. So it was in, was it fenders? I think it was fenders, right? Wait, what the hell? What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? I think it's glitched right now. Oh, never mind. I think it's broken. Moving on though to the Gunput Apollo S. the Audi R8 LMS, of course. We've got the Chevy C7R. We've got the Mercedes-AMG A45. The Toyota Supra. The Mercedes-AMG GTR. Guys, right now, comment your favorites. I want to see what you guys have as your favorites. The Jaguar Project 7. Donation from Habiro again. He said, who even reads... Wait, whoever reads that just got $1. Oh, I just got $1 and I read that. So there we go. Thank you, bro. Shout out to you. If I said that right that time, probably not. But thank you, man. That's greatly appreciated. Guys, right now, hashtag Hubro in the chat. Right then, guys. Then we've got the... Oh, donation from Welsh Dragon again. He said, by the way, I do shitty GTA videos. Please subscribe. Yay, I paid advertising. Oh, yay, 2 paid advertising. My bad. Just kidding. Guys, go ahead and check out Welsh Dragon right now. I believe that's how it's spelt. Am I right in saying that? Welsh Dragon with 2 A's.
Another one.
Search that right now and you guys can check him out. But yes, thank you for the donation. That is greatly appreciated. Moving back then to the Land Rover Defender 90. Then we've got the... I forgot the name of it. The Koenigsegg Regera. We've got the Ferrari 488, I think it is, or the Ferrari 999, something close to that. And of course, the final one, we have the 2016 Dodge Charger. So right now, guys, comment your favorites in the chat. I can see people saying the Mercedes. We've got the Land Rover, the BMW i8, the Camaro.
Another one.
Someone said the Touareg. Loads of people saying Mercedes. A lot of Mercedes comments right now. Got some Lamborghini. Literally just every car right now.
Another one.
No particular car. No particular car is taking anyone's favorites right now. Lots of Mercedes people, though. Lots of people saying Mercedes. So we're probably going to get into the Mercedes right now. And do some more driving around. But yeah. There we go. So, guys, that is pretty much it for this live stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed. These are the 20-ish or so cars. It was supposed to be 25, but 2 or 3 cars didn't work when we tried to spawn them in for some reason. Not really too sure why. Kind of a shame, but we have had some fun in this live stream. We've shot off some pretty awesome vehicles, and these are ones which, like I've said now throughout the stream, are cars which I think could, should, and may be added in GT Online this year in 2017. So with that being said, guys, we're going to wrap things up right now. We're going to do some shout-outs to those guys watching right now who have dropped likes on the stream. We're actually one like away from
another one.
1,500 likes. So if you guys are watching right now, drop a like on the stream, and of course, go ahead and comment. So anything you want. It can be hello, it can be shout-outs, it can be, I don't know, just comment so I can see your name in the game, so I can give you guys some shout-outs. Okay then, guys, let's get straight into it. Here we go then. Shout out to Mixbox, shout out to Battlecraft, shout out to Shiki, shout out to Beckham, shout out to Wolfie, shout out to Smitty, shout out to Domitus, shout out to Jobless Saints fan for the win, shout out to Thunderwolf. What? Wait, hold up, guys. What's going on right now? Why are there parts of the map invisible? What is going on right now? Guys, I think my game's broken. I think my game is broken. I don't know how, but we spawned loads of cars in and now the game is broken. I'm really confused. Like, when we go back here, it's... Oh, no, it's not. It's not even fine. What is going on right now? Unfortunately, guys, we can't move. We're going to have to stay still. Oh, well. Let's continue on with these shoutouts then. So shout out to Andy, shout out to Corey, shout out to Gaming, shout out to Jordan, shout out to Palace, shout out to Cody, shout out to Orange, shout out to Connor, shout out to Sir Wolf, shout out to Jamal, shout out to Fizzy, shout out to Nicole, shout out to Ben, shout out to Jonas, shout out to Jordan, shout out to Chrissy, shout out to Blair, shout out to Rising, shout out to Jimbo, shout out to Ahmed, shout out to Colton, shout out to Hacker. Shout out to Lorcan, shout out to Delco, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Ben Glover, shout out to Jamal, shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule, shout out to Canny, shout out to Preston Games, shout out to Stormy, shout out to Batty, shout out to Jamal again, shout out to Spectacle, shout out to Tyler, shout out to Beckham, shout out to Jacob, shout out to Android Gamer, shout out to Hacker again, shout out to Gamer again, shout out to Palace again, shout out to Preston, shout out to Hugo, shout out to Connor, shout out to Amit, shout out to something. Shout out to you, shout out to Mr. Pig, shout out to Repulsive, shout out to Android, shout out to Jordan, shout out to DU-Y, I think it was, shout out to Andy Vlogs, shout out to Corey Purple, shout out to Josh, shout out to Abdullah, shout out to Amish again, shout out to Carson, shout out to Kathy, shout out to Raj, shout out to Brick, shout out to Sticky, shout out to Blue, shout out to Toko, look at his, shout out to Breezy, shout out to Donovan, shout out to Sean, shout out to Undetected, shout out to Iki, shout out to Jacob, shout out to Breezy, shout out to Legend, shout out to Classic, shout out to the Legend 27, shout out to Annoying Something, shout out to Daniel, shout out to Ben Glover again, shout out to Harv, shout out to Classic. I'm seeing loads and loads of the same names. Shout out to Ollie LG for subscribing. Shout out to Andix, shout out to Jeff, shout out to BO2, shout out to Classic, shout out to Jack. We're going to wrap things up right here, guys, with 10 more shout outs. Shout out to Zizo, shout out to, is that Abom? Is that right? Shout out to Classic, shout out to Flex, shout out to Dylan, shout out to King, shout out to Philip, shout out to Sander, shout out to Kyle, shout out to Sinisa, shout out to King Mods, shout out to Abits, shout out to Amball, shout out to Marquez, shout out to, is that Kathy again, shout out to Kyle, Gammy, Waj, we've got Emmett as well in the chat, hello, DF, shout out to you, shout out to GG, and shout out to, who's going to be the final person? Who's going to be the final person to get a shout out? I'm going to choose her now in a few seconds. I'm going to try and see some new names. Who we got? Here we go. Shout out to Dalkle. He's going to get the final shout out. So there we go then, guys. Unfortunately, the game has completely glitched out. So if I wanted to continue on, I couldn't. But it glitched out at the perfect time. At the end of the live stream. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. One more time, if you haven't dropped a like, please do so right now. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more stuff just like this. As always though, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. I will see you guys now tomorrow in my next video or live stream. I love you all, and I'll see you guys now very, very soon. Good night.